fix it in one moment.
Can everybody, instead of looking like that, can they just like my turtle?
Yes.
He's so cute and happy.
He's very cute and happy.
Okay. I'm going to move you guys onto the
Less creepy screen?
the less creepy screen, yeah.
Yep.
Spooky.
Do you have any music put into Roll20?
No, I'm just gonna hum gently in the background while I talk because I'm amazing.
Wow, that's ventriloquism. That's some
La,
awesome.
la, 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 and stuff is happening. La, 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 it's all going well. La, la, la. See?
The Desserin Valley?
Yes. So named because the Desserin runs through it. A lovely river that is a river, I assume, in Faerun.
I can't remember what... Is it from Prince of the Apocalypse? I can't remember where it's from.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's at the
Sounds
starting area of Prince of Apocalypse, I think. I remember it being quite deserty.
Well, this is a lovely foresty area. Because of the river, the Desserin. It doesn't actually go that much into detail about it. I am pulling this from nowhere. I'm just trying to pull up the game on my phone because I like having it in about 5 different places in front of me. And then when everyone is good to go, give me a shout.
Okay,
I'm good to go. However, I will change my thing so it's Kyuzo and then Ben. Solid.
try
Oh, yeah.
something real quick. Okay, can everybody hear me? Oh. Hang on. I can't do that, bud. Shoot.
Oh.
Okay.
We all right?
Sorry.
Multiple beeping.
Sorry.
There we go. I have a token.
Go grab my. No, I can't. Never mind.
Okay. So, everyone's got their names. We're all nice. Okay, are you all good?
Yeah, I was trying to
Yeah.
to double connect, but apparently it doesn't like that. So.
I'm nearly good. I need to do something really special, which is this. Okay, let's go.
Nice. I'm secretly eating chocolate throughout the whole back of this, by the way.
That's okay.
You
I
guys
can't-
tell. I
I currently have Galaxy Minstrels. So we're good.
Ooh. Minstrels are the best of all the galaxy, and everyone knows it.
I really like counters, but that's just naked minstrels anyway. So
Oh, you freak! Get out of here.
they're just nude minstrels.
They are. It's the shell that makes minstrels, frankly. I have arrow mint because I'm a cool girl.
I have that downstairs, actually.
It's so good.
I can't have minty chocolate and drink Jack Daniels at the same time. It tastes weird.
Oh God, no. Yeah, I feel you on that one. Then that's fine. You were
Never
forgiven.
downed a bottle, half-liter bottle of Jack Daniels.
Oh, no,
Bad memories.
that hurts.
That's rough.
Anyway,
Okay, so you are all adventurers that have gone on your own separate ways. Though everywhere you have gone in the Desserin Valley, you have heard of this pie eating contest. Now, what originally started out as a... Why are you beeping? What originally started out as a little celebration in the village for the goddess in honor of Shanti? Shantea, thank you. What originally started out as a festival in honor of Shantea has become this quite intense pie festival. So, as you all arrive in the town on your separate ways, you're approached by a humble peasant who says, "Heya, my name's Jones Spitfire. Are you guys looking for something? If you need, Ma's got plenty of beds to rent for a few silver coins. We also got shops, but you need to ask. Those fancy door signs cost money we don't got."
human commoner.
Yes. As you look around, you notice that what you thought was nothing really here. Like no shops, no blacksmith, no inn, no tavern. It is all there, but they're just not able to advertise it. It's just quite a poor village.
Okay.
Spitfire Jones is looking excitedly in front of you, waiting for an answer.
So we're all separate, or we're all together? We just kind of arrived together.
You all arrived at the same time for this pie festival, but assuming you like the look of each other, you can sort of stick together, and probably you all want to find the inn so you can drop your things off and get some food.
All right. So we're gonna go in, or?
I sure
Wow.
I can just toss him a couple of silvers.
Oh, thanks, mister. Yeah, no, definitely. I'll show you right now if you want to go.
I nod and follow subtly.
Okay, so Spitfire Jones Spitfire, he brings you to, I'm on the ruler tool. He brings you to this area back here, which is where the, at the top of the map, that's where the inn is there. So it's pretty normal. It's just
Where is it?
the very top.
Could you ping it?
I am, is it not showing?
No,
Hold
sorry.
shift and ping. Check what layer you're on.
Ah, that would explain things. Okay, objects and tokens. Is it popping up for you now?
Yes.
There we go. So he leads you up there, takes your coin in advance because he doesn't have that much money going on, and offers to take any things you may want to drop into your rooms. As you're walking through the town looking for the inn, a tall, muscular man in his mid-30s approaches you. His confident look, battle scars, and the mithril shirt under his tunic all suggest he's an adventurer. He introduces himself as Baron Harrick of Ironford. So, hello, my name's Baron Harrick of Ironford. It's lovely to see you here in Womford. Are you here for the pie eating contest?
Are we all here?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, yeah. I'm here for it.
Kyuzo would reply, I am solely here for the pie eating contest, as the stomach is the source of chi, and it is the path to a spiritual enlightenment is through eating.
Not gonna lie, mister, that's a lot of words I don't really understand. But everyone loves pie.
Yes.
I am solely here for the pie.
Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't really, I am the Baron here, but I don't care all that much about stuff that happens generally. I mean, as long as everyone's happy and no one's murdering each other, I don't mind. But basically, I need some detectives. This fire started in a man's house earlier today, and it basically there's these two lads.
I cut him off. I cut him off. How much do you pay?
50 gold each, and you'll get a bit of land right the corner.
Oh, you.
Okay, I'm in.
May I forego the land for more gold?
You know what? Yeah, it's not really worth that much anyway.
It's worth its size in pie.
Yes, we can
There we go.
definitely pay you in pie. Basically, the pie eating festival has gotten very serious in the last couple of years. It's this big party. It started off as a banquet for Shantea, but there's these two guys, Mortimer Wormstooth and Jaxel Longboot. And they're the only people who actually care. Everyone else they're here for the pie. Everyone loves pie. But a fire occurred earlier, and basically his entire kitchen was lost. He's one of the only people in the area who can afford to have his own oven. So when it exploded, I mean, look, it's serious. He says he can't even compete in the contest now. But look, I don't think it was an accident. I think Jaxo was tried to be assassinated by Mortimer. And honestly, if you could go check his house out or something, it'd make me happy.
Somebody sabotaged his oven and his oven exploded.
Yeah.
Somebody
Look,
did he not just leave the gas on?
What's gas?
I know, that was the joke.
There was a joke? I'm sorry, I am an adventurer, yes, but I was more of a hack and slash than a thinky guy, if you get me.
We have gas in Karen Tor, it's fine.
That sounds very wonderful. I would love for you to tell me more about this gas someday.
He leaves.
So this Mortimer person, he has a story for where he was during the time. Yes.
Look, honestly, I'm sure you figured out by talking to me. I'm not the smartest guy.
Okay. I didn't
don't
know
really.
if anyone had spoken to him about where he
Oh,
was.
this happened about an hour ago.
Oh.
This is literally today.
I see.
And the festival's in 2 days, so everyone's just quite stressed about it. I felt like if I went to try and figure out what was going on, I wouldn't find the truth of it.
Well, do you know where this Mortimer's guy's house is?
Yeah, of course. This is only a small enough village. Basically, Mortimer lives, if you look on the map, basically where you are, that's the wrong button, where you are right now, you're sort of up towards the top of the map, and he's been walking you more towards the center of town down here. Mortimer's house is this small one in the bottom right.
Just a little point there, Marianne. If you hold shift when you ping, it'll drag the camera for us over there.
Boop. That's where he is.
Okay. And
Quick question, because
So where's
who's Mortimer?
Oh, Mortimer and Jaxel. They are these two competitors. Jaxel has had his oven blown up, and they think it's Mortimer. Because there's no other reason that someone
Our job is to find out who.
Yeah.
Okay.
is he dead or is he alive?
Oh, he's fine. It was just his oven.
Oh, right, okay.
Well, no, he nearly died, but he's fine, basically.
Just burned a bit, but he's all right.
Yeah, like he's annoyed he's lost his kitchen.
All right, okay, yeah, okay. So
he just loves the pie contest, man. Good damn.
Right. Just too competitive.
Yeah.
All right, so where's Jackal's house?
Jackal's house is this one, this nice big one on the top of the hill there.
Oh, right, okay.
With half the wall missing.
With this contest, do you earn money for being the winner or something? I just came here for pie, to be totally honest.
No, sir.
It's a contest.
We just love
it's
pie.
Just pride. It's just pride.
Honestly, the two of them have always been like this, the longest as I could remember. Back when they were kids, they used to squabble over everything. You know, who could get the girl, who could pee the farthest. But in recent years, it's gotten
who can eat the most pie.
Yeah. Well, no. There is a pie eating contest, but the main spot for the whole banquet is a pie baking contest. So without his oven, he can't make the best pie.
Okay. All right, so should we go over to Mortimer and try and see what we can do?
I think we should investigate the rubble first, maybe.
Well, we'll have to ask Jackal first. Jaxel first.
Jaxel. It's so annoying. I keep calling him Jackal as well.
His name is Jackal.
I'll accept both. They've all got stupid names. It's fine.
Jackal Lantern.
Jaxel Longboot and Mortimer Wormstooth. There's so much enunciation and I hate it.
Are they all human?
Yes, everyone in this town is human, but because the pie contest is so widely known, they get big enough crowds. So you can see that there's a couple of travelers and merchants around the place, sort of selling their wares or just hanging out, waiting for the festival to start in 2 days' time.
Ah, okay.
So I'm not going to receive any shell hate.
No, they're super open, nice, chill people 90% of the time. They just love pie. That is their sole reason for living. No, I'm messing.
The sole reason for this town is pie.
Pie. Very important.
Pie does bring people together, so.
It's such a lovely
do we
time.
actually have normal races?
Wait, are these meat pies or fruit pies?
Predominantly fruit, but there will also be meat.
Good, because if it was only fruit, I was out.
Oh no.
No. There's what looks like a tiefling monk nearby, sort of like showing off what he's calling to be a Thai green curry pie, and everyone's going, ooh, ah.
Okay.
He looks like a monk.
Yeah, he's traveled from very far away with his regional spices.
Okay.
He's not important. I'm just putting him in there for fun.
Very important. No, he's important.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
important.
but I wanted to be monk buddies.
You can be
pie.
monk buddies, but he's just a guy
Later,
who's really into
later.
pie.
Everybody here is just into pie.
Pie's very
I
important.
hate pie.
Get out of here. Get out of this town. Why are you here?
He just gets run out. He gets arrested. Put in the stockades. Executed by pie throwing.
It's the only thing they're not open-minded against is pie hatred.
What about certain pies?
As long as it's not human, they're pretty cool.
Damn.
No. What if you don't like cherry pie?
Oh, that's fine. There's a pie for everyone out there.
Oh,
Wait,
cool.
what do you mean? As
There's
long as
another
it's
pie
not
in the
human?
sea.
What about
Why are we
turtle
all
pie?
asking about this?
Anyway,
There's been an explosion.
We're all
You
asking.
heartless bastards.
let's go talk to Jaxel about his house first.
Oh, let's
Yes.
ask him. Does he have any pie? Like maybe some survived.
So, Jaxel's house, right there. So you're all gonna walk up?
Yes.
Mhm.
I would like to sneak around the back and rummage through the rubble.
Okay.
We could just ask and go in.
Because he might lie about it. He might have done it to himself.
He wouldn't care.
Okay.
Well, actually, but then again, he would want people in to look at it then.
So you want to investigate the back of the house, or
Yeah,
at
well,
least the
there's a
front,
big old hole.
the
I'll
corner?
follow Ben.
Okay, so the two of you walk up around one side of the house as the others walk up the other side on the main path. Hopping the wall, you can see that there's scarred marks all along where the explosion has occurred. There's stone on the ground. You look inside, the kitchen looks scorched and the oven is just blasted open. Did you say you wanted to investigate it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what we-
roll investigation checks, both of you.
Oh, geez, I'm the worst.
We shouldn't have wanted to investigate
I
that.
thought I was going to get perception or stealth, which I'm okay at.
I'm great at it. Please.
Let's go. Oh, public roll.
Yeah.
Normal roll.
Oh god.
There we go.
Oh fuck.
+5 and it's a nat 1.
So-
It's not a good start.
Can
Both
I,
of you,
instead of mine, use my action to help him? And give him my number +5? That would be 8.
it really doesn't help either way, I'm not gonna lie. So both of you look in and it takes you a second to realize that the oven shouldn't be blown open and the kitchen shouldn't be scorched. And you're like, wow, I think something's happened
I look
here.
at him and tell him, oh, it shouldn't be like this.
Basically, the only thing you see out of the ordinary is that the wall is burst open and the oven is exploded, and you think you see a semi-cranky looking man in the corner, but you're not sure because you're so distracted by being like, wow, there was a wall here.
If I think there's a guy there, I'll go and approach him without knocking on the front door.
Yeah.
I'm going to say then, at the same time as you walk into the stranger's house, the others arrive. Would you two like to knock on the door or follow Kyuzo?
I'd like.
I'll knock on the door. Yeah.
Knock on the door. Okay. I'll start with you two then. So as you knock on the door, a woman opens it. Her name is Vanessa. She introduces herself. She's like, "Hello, my name is Vanessa Longboot. What can I do for you? And can you please make it quick?"
All right. So we heard from the Baron that there's been an issue here. We're just here to help. Do you mind if we could have a look?
Of course, yeah, no, definitely. Come on in. I mean, we're all just distraught. This is Jaxel's favorite part of the year. He just loves making pies, and now our oven's gone. I mean, there is the public one, but it's the public one. I don't really want to use it,
Yeah. Okay. Well, So my character walks in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she leads you through the front of the house into the kitchen, which has been exploded. And to the man in the corner, she goes, "Jaxel, sorry, the Baron has sent some adventurers to help figure out who could have done this horrible thing to our home." At which point, Tortle walks through the wall and starts coming towards him, and they all jump a bit.
I'm sorry, he's with us.
As soon as they notice me, I just, out of surprise, jump into my shell.
You have to forgive our friend. He is very... How should you say? He takes self-initiative sometimes. He's a bit excitable.
Vanessa sort of touches her husband's shoulder and nods to the rest of you and walks away. Her husband Jaxel turns around and goes, "She's taken this quite badly. I mean, we're a well-known, well-esteemed family in these parts. Our children, some of them were home. I mean, I can't believe someone could have done this. I really can't."
Would you know of anyone who would do this?
Honestly, I think Mortimer tried to kill me. We've been rivals since we were children. I was always, who's going to be the better one this time? And it was fun for a while.
But how did it happen in the first place?
Well, I was practicing in my kitchen when it happened. Basically, the oven just blew up and these green flames came out of it. And then the fire went to the entire kitchen. I barely survived.
Green flames?
Yeah.
Okay.
The neighbors nearby...
know about those green flames?
Make an investigation check.
Investigation. Please. Get better.
You just about made it. Okay, so burning wood doesn't make green flames. This suggests that something other than wood was in the oven when it blew up. So he doesn't know. He thinks it's just wood, but green is not normal.
I'm not very good at it, but could I do a check the oven for maybe do an Arcana check to see if there's anything magical wonky going on?
Also, does anybody have detect magic?
Oh, I don't know.
The spell.
Nope.
Damn. What class have we got here, by the way?
Oh, I'm a cleric.
I'm a bard.
Do you have detect magic?
I do not.
Damn.
Arcana?
Or some sort of, maybe it's not Arcana, or whatever it would be, to roll for it. Just to kind of check the oven for any kind of something out of the ordinary. That wouldn't be overlooked by just a normal, looking for the obvious kind of search.
I'll let you do either perception or investigation, if either of those are better for you.
Sorry.
Can I assist him?
Yeah,
perception.
sure.
I will assist.
Okay.
What's your perception?
I got a +5.
I have +6, so we'll both roll 1. Let's go.
Well, what's happening?
We're investigating
the oven.
Oh, well.
Okay, so you both see immediately that something is wrong. Looking inside of the the stone oven, you spot that inside, some of the stone is melted.
Oh, right, okay.
This is absolutely not normal, because as we all know, wood can't melt stone ovens.
Jet fuel can't melt steel beams.
So, green flames and melted stone suggest something very wrong has happened here. This is not a normal sort of explosion.
Does anybody have good arcana or maybe know anything about something that produces green flame?
I could know, because I am an arcane rogue.
At this point in time, let me double check. It wouldn't be too relevant right now. Like you could roll for it, but I couldn't tell you anything, basically.
That's where the DM would be like, roll it, and then tell you nothing anyway.
But it is
natural
magic,
20s.
right? It's of a magic.
It could be chemical.
It's chemical rather than magical.
Chemical. Okay, so some.
Anybody an alchemist?
No.
Is there an alchemy thing?
You can ask Jaxel. He knows the town quite well.
Yeah, Jaxel, do you know any alchemists or people of that kind?
Alchemists? There's not normally someone around here, but Carla is a local witch, but she's not really. I mean, she's more love spells for the girls than actual chemicals.
Love spells.
I think there might be a peddler who's in the town who's an alchemist, but past that, I don't know. I think her name is Georgina? Georgette? Just something like that. I don't know. I don't really deal with the peasantry.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, so shall we go and ask those people? Like, split up?
I would like to go to Mortimer's house.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to go to Mortimer too.
I'm gonna go to the peddler, because I'm good with that stuff.
I'll go with him to the peddler.
Okay.
I ask him where I can find the peddler.
I don't know. That's not my house exploded today. Do you think I'm keeping track of local merchants?
But if he's local, you should know where he's usually at.
Okay, probably near the inn, maybe around there. I don't know.
And where is the inn?
Surely if you're staying here, you know where it is. It's at the top of the town.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
But can you all please leave my property? I need to go make sure my wife and my children are okay. Please, best of luck with all of this. Just get out.
Once we leave, I'm going to say he hasn't made sure his family's okay now, like already. Cheeky man. And start walking to Mortimer's.
As he's started getting shouty, I just walk away anyway. I leave the house.
Yes.
So I go towards the inn looking for a shady guy.
Okay.
I'm going to Mortimer's house.
Wait, who's joining me? Jinseth?
Yeah, I'm going to Jinseth.
Okay.
So who wants to go first, Mortimer or Peddler?
Let's go peddler, because I think Mortimer is a bigger event.
Okay. Technically, you're closer to the center of town, so you could get to the peddler and then run and speed up and try and catch up with them before they get to Mortimer's. Because everyone's sort of in the center of town right now, unless they were going to be day drinking. The alchemist that Jaxel mentioned is more than likely just going to be around here somewhere. So
we'll see how it goes, yeah. Okay.
You walk into the village, and people are sort of saying the same general thing. Like Carla's probably the closest they have to an alchemist, but they think there's someone around. So one of the townsfolk says, "Oh yeah, no. I think is it Georgina, mate? Yeah, Georgina. Georgina will help you out. She arrived about 20 days ago, and she stayed for the pie contest. I think that's her over there. So they point you towards this woman, and she looks semi-annoyed to have her name being shouted around.
Okay, me and Jinseth, I assume, just woke up.
Hi, how can I help you?
So, you probably have heard and seen the aftermath of the unfortunate accident at Jaxel's place.
Yeah, no, I heard there was an explosion in the house on the hill there, but that's about it.
And you see, since it seems that it was done intentionally, and it was used wait, I can't word. It seems that there were intentional means, and I can't speak.
That's okay. Honestly, I wouldn't know anything about that. That's not really my business, is it?
Yeah,
Are you
but
asking me anything?
it's been done using some sort of material, I assume, and there's a link between you. You know, I'm not assuming anything, but would you happen to know anything about this?
What I will say is that I might happen to know something about it if you give me 10 gold pieces.
And gold.
The fastest way to make enemies in my game is to rat on customers. So yeah, I'll be taking that 10 gold, please.
How about we give you 5 for the information?
I give her 10. It's fine.
She takes it happily and immediately seems more open to your conversations. Right, so what were you asking? Go on ahead.
Spill the beans. Who did it?
So, I can't actually tell you that. I would, honestly, I would if I could. But a man came to me and he was wearing this big hood and he disguised his voice, so I don't know who he was. He came just before I closed for the night and he paid with coin, so I don't think he's from the village. They normally don't have coin. They tend to barter and be like, oh, I'll give you some grain for blah, 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 blah. So I think he's either a wealthy villager or a traveler.
Can you describe this man?
God, I mean...
So the height, weight, something.
Average build, average weight. Sort of seemed... not old, but maybe an adult man. Not a young adult man, but a man with some years on him.
Can I tell if she's just bullshitting and she just took my money for no reason?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you can roll be insight.
Insight? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Please. Why does it always ask me to input my
I'm gonna go at it as well. She's real fishy.
Oh. She seems completely honest. She seems like she wouldn't lie about this sort of thing, and she seems quite like low-key upset that something she could have done has impacted a family like this.
I'm gonna ask her, what exactly did she sell?
Well, okay. I'm not very proud of this, but I sold him fire sprout basalt.
Do we know what that is?
Make a religion check.
Religion?
Mm-hmm.
Religion?
Religion.
Religion?
A wizard?
14. Oh, no. What?
No, that's
That's
perfect. That's spot on. That is exactly what you needed. Okay. So thinking about it, Kairos, you remember a drunk cleric told you years ago in a bar that fire sprout basalt is a type of rock that forms when silicate compounds are exposed to intense magical heat, like a fireball spell might make. Demons use it in their rituals, and this means to you that there's probably a fiend hiding in the town. So, with that, Georgina nods to you both, pockets the coin, and walks in the direction of
As
the inn.
she walks away, I try to pickpocket her.
Make a sleight of hand.
21.
Fuck. Okay, you
You know it's bad when the DM's like, fuck, okay then.
so you steal back your 10 gold and another 20 on top of that, and she doesn't seem to have anything else in her pockets now.
Okay. I give 10 to Jinseth.
Well met, my friends. Well met.
So, walking back towards, would you two like to wait for the other members or go straight in and talk to Mortimer?
I would like to go and not talk to Mortimer and try and sneak in.
Okay.
Do you want me to try and talk to him and distract him?
That would be lovely.
I have a okay, yeah. Well, so I'll go on. I'll go to the door and I'll wait for you to maybe give me a signal or something for whenever you're ready.
Do I have anything that could be a signal that would tip him off as well?
Just wave.
It's like, come up behind him and wave.
Hey guys, I'm here.
First, before I try this, is there any way I can get in, like, easily?
His house is relatively small in compared to Jaxel's. It's not the biggest house in the town either, so it's only really one floor. There's a couple of rooms that you could go in through the window of, but mostly there's only the front door.
Are the windows openable, or would I have to break something?
I'm gonna say the window in the kitchen is probably open because he's baking all day and it'll get warm.
Yeah, okay, I will... While he's distracted, I will attempt to scurry through the back window.
Okay.
I'll just go legit.
Or how about once you hear me knock on the door, you'll hear me say hello. So once I say hello, then you try and get in.
Lovely.
Perfect. Okay. So I'll knock on the door. I'll go over and knock on the door.
Okay. As you knock on the door, you hear movement from what sounds like the back of the house, and a man comes to the front of the door. He is of relative build. He's just a normal looking man, and he answers the door semi-angrily. He says, "What? Sorry, who are you? Sorry, hi."
Hi, sorry, my name is Mussu, and I heard about there was a wee explosion that went on, and I've been hired to look into it. I just wanted to ask a couple of questions. I'm asking just around, really. Do you know anything about it?
I knew this was going to happen. Look, I had nothing to do with it. I knew everyone was going to think this was me, but I've never done anything illegal or unlawful towards that man. I wouldn't, it's just pie. Like, yeah, it's friendly competition, but we've been competitors since we were so young. And I think I'm being framed, frankly. This isn't something I would do. You can ask the Baron. He's known me since I was a kid. I am not a man who goes out and does bad things to win nonsense.
All right. Can I just do an insight roll, please?
Yeah, go on ahead.
Does he? I know she gave a very vague description, but does he look about like what the peddler would have described to me?
I
mean,
yes,
she's very vague,
but her description would apply to pretty much anyone.
About
in the
90%
town.
of the people, yeah.
Yeah, like every male who isn't a child falls under her description. She really did not see him.
Okay.
With 14, you notice that Mortimer is nervous.
Okay.
He doesn't look very well. He's quite pale, and he has dark circles under his eyes.
All right. Okay. Just because, I'm a cleric and I've noticed he doesn't look well, I'm going to be like, hey, you look a bit unwell. Are you okay? What's wrong?
I don't know, frankly.
Well, if you need any help, I'm a traveling cleric, so if you think you're sick or something, I can help.
Make a medicine check.
All right. Sorry, just trying to get it up here.
Yeah, no stress.
Can I break in the back while this is going on?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
I'll give you advantage, Ben, on breaking in because he's very distracted right now.
Lovely.
Oh, by the
That would
way,
be
me
a
and
big
Jinseth next to Mussu.
roll query, advantage toggle, advantage core, stealth.
Okay, yeah, no, you break in. It's okay.
Are me and Jinseth close to Mussu, or are we still coming?
Yeah, I'd say you would have caught up by now.
Okay.
You see him and you go, he looks like he must just be really invested in making pies. That's all. He's not unwell. He's just up all night making pies.
Okay.
As everyone else arrives, he introduces himself again. He hasn't introduced himself at all. He goes, "Hi, sorry, I didn't. I'm Mortimer. This is my home. I assume you think I did this as well."
I stay quiet.
I'll just say.
What do I see while this is all happening?
While you are walking around the house, you notice that there's a child's bedroom. You notice that there's a main bedroom, but only half of the bed looks like it's being used. You notice that there's a couple of letters lying around from people in the local area thanking him for donations of food and blankets during the harsher parts of the winter that's just passed. But you don't find any evidence that he's done anything wrong.
Is the kid in the room?
He is not.
I go over and put 10 gold under the kid's pillow.
Oh.
The pillow accepts your 10 gold.
And then I find the nearest escape route. And actually, no, I go up behind him, over the guy at the front door, and go into my shell.
He yelps as a turtle shell goes flying past his head.
I just start yelling in Aquan like a scared turtle. Like, help! But nobody understands me. Like, I just randomly stumbled into his house.
He freaks out very intensely. He's going like, "Oh my god, what's going on? Oh, everything's going on."
I don't interact. I ignore everybody else, and I just stumble away like I was just a random animal that came through like a tornado.
Trying to calm down Mortimer.
Then I leave.
Calm down. It happens.
We're just acting shocked.
I walk away. I'm gone.
Okay, at this point, Mortimer is so scared and upset that he starts crying.
Oh no!
He turns around to Mussu, who has been so kind to him so far, and he falls to his knees.
I'll pat his head and just be like, "It's okay. It's okay."
I didn't want to talk about this, but 20 days ago, I was in my kitchen and I was just baking, and a worm came out of one of the apples. Oh god. It told me that maggots are growing in my stomach. It said if I didn't do what it told, they were going to kill me. And while I was talking, I felt this intense stomach pain. And I vomited up a maggot. Like, they're still there. They're just coming out every now and then. It told me I had to make special pies for the contest. And I had to ground the maggots and put them in the flour and bake them in this super strong, flammable stuff. And it said I had to keep making them or else I'd die. And I can't do that to my son. He's already lost his mother.
Wait, You baked it in the pies.
I had to ground up the maggots and put them in the flour.
Oh, wait,
Can
couldn't...
anyone recognize what those pies would do if somebody would eat those pies?
I don't know. I'm just doing it to
I
try and
meant
say.
our party. Can someone, like...
Did
you have medicine. Could you, like...
With a religion check,
Oh,
you
religion.
can.
Oh
check.
no, religion check. Oh no, the cleric can't do that.
I was gonna say you are a cleric.
Bam.
Of only of +2, but do you want me to do it anyway, or?
No, it's grand. Kairos has got it there.
Oh, has he? Okay, good.
So, hearing that, you recognize that that's a ritual that gullibuses use to infuse food with their essence. Now, let me find cursed food. So, demons of greed have the ability to infuse specially prepared food with their essence and gain limited control over anyone who eats it. So they gain the ability to communicate telepathically with an afflicted creature, make it hallucinate, kill it. The source of the curse are maggots that grow inside the stomach of anyone who grows the demonic food. A cleric of a non-evil fate can exorcise them and free a contaminated from the control. But a contaminated person can also infuse food with the demon's essence as well. So they need to regurgitate some of the maggots and use them as an ingredient, cook them in using a combustible, and then chant some words during the thing. And they have to be perfect or else there's side effects.
Where are those pies currently?
This is gonna sound terrible, but I don't know.
Spill it out.
Most of them didn't go well, but when I woke up the next day, they were gone. I got rid of the combustible. I buried it. It's gone. I just didn't want to see it anymore.
Did you give any flour to Jaxel?
Oh God, no! No, I wouldn't inflict this on him.
No, I was just thinking maybe you didn't know. Or
No,
something.
no, I haven't seen the man in weeks.
By the way, I whisper everything I know about those pies to Mussu and Jinseth.
All right, so I'll then actually I'll tell Mortimer that I can help him because I'm lawful good, so I'll be like I can help you. Would I know what I need to do the exorcism, or do I need to do a religion check?
Let me double check. Boom, boop, boo. How do I even mention this? Having overheard in whispered tones, you sharing the conversation about gullibuses, all he hears is exorcism and cleric, and he goes, Dakara can do that. Dakara is a good cleric. Surely between the two of you, you'd be able to do it.
All right, okay. So Dakara? Okay.
Yeah, she's the local cleric of Chanterre.
All right, okay. So we could try and ask her for her help because she might be able to know a bit more than me.
Yes. No, definitely. I don't really know what's going on, but she's been in these parts for decades, and I think she's seen everything.
All right, well, should we go over and try and help him, or?
Yeah, let's help him. He said he's still
got them, so.
Yeah.
Did anybody roll insight on him?
Insight.
I rolled insight a wee while ago, but are we going to do it again?
I mean, he's pretty honest. He just told everything, so.
No, with the 14, I'll tell you that he is absolutely petrified for his life.
Yeah, he's scared shitless.
All right, so should we bring him with us? Because if there is something that's going to try and kill him, you know?
No, but when I try and rejoin the party, he's going to freak out.
Oh, hide yourself.
I was planning on rejoining as soon as you guys walked away.
If you introduce him, he won't freak out as much. He's sort of in a world of his own. He won't even go like, "Why were you in my house?" He thinks he's hallucinating everything at this point. So
I'm his BFF. So
I was a man who was polymorphed into a turtle. Obviously, no.
What turtle? What are you on about?
No, you can come back. He's sort of calmer now that the party has listened to him and thinks there's a way for him to get out of this.
This giant bipedal turtle walks up.
Stop, down dog.
I thought you were saying that to him.
No,
If you call me a dog, I will pit you.
Bad turtle dog, bad.
I know there's dragon turtles, but turtle dogs sound adorable.
No, I won't.
It's like Avatar.
Okay, so as
Quick,
you...
could I have find familiar, and could we just assume I used it earlier because I always have my Weasel companion with me?
Yeah, of course. While you were walking along the path to his house,
I mean, it takes an hour.
Yeah. While you were walking along the path to the town.
Yeah, I always have them.
So while you were sort of guiding him along the road, he goes to close his door, and suddenly he stops right in his tracks, and he goes, "Oh God, wait, Timio, my son, I can't go off and be exercised. What if he comes back? What if something's going on with him?"
Where is he?
I don't know. I've seen him recently, but...
Has he eaten your pies?
No. Oh God, no. I would never.
Okay, so...
Could we leave a note for him, or...?
Yeah, just leave a note.
How old is he?
Let me double check.
Because if it's like a 2-year-old, like a 5-year-old, like a 10-year-old.
No, he's like, he's about, say, 14.
Oh, he's good. He'll be fine.
Well,
He'll have some. I don't say this, but he will have money when he gets back if he finds it eventually. From the tooth tortoise.
Boo-boo, trying to find it. Yeah, they're about 10. He's 10.
Oh.
So, but Mortimer is refusing to come with you unless you try and find out what's going on with him, with Timio.
Okay, I try to pat his back. I'll watch over your son. Don't worry.
Okay, because if anything happens, I mean, he's friends with Jada, Jaxel's girl, but I don't know if he'd take her in or take him in if something goes wrong. He thinks I blew up his house, probably.
Yeah, but I'm sure he wouldn't have a kid, in trouble.
Okay.
How does your child look like?
Oh, he's short. He hasn't grown yet. Sort of like me, your average Joe. Yeah, he's got a mop of brown hair. Short, but not large in any way. He helps me out in the fields. He's a good lad.
Okay.
So he might be at Jaxel's house.
Yeah, him and Jada get on quite well. I don't like talking to Jaxel, so normally Timio knows to come back once the sun's at a certain height.
What time is it right now?
Right now, it's probably the middle of the day. It's, say you got there around 10, it's probably around 1 or 2 now.
Okay. Okay, so
right.
Who's escorting him to get an exorcism?
Well, I'll take him if he's still going. You know what I mean? He says he wasn't going.
Yes.
Could you send your weasel to go find the kid?
I could.
I don't know if he would like that.
No, then
we
find him and then we can go and get him ourselves.
No, he doesn't know where his kid is himself. He just says to look after him. So I'm just gonna send my weasel to scout around, like in the town center, looking for that child.
Okay. So are you gonna all walk him towards the church then?
Yeah.
I'm gonna head to the witch. Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to go to the witch, and everyone else is going to go to. As a DM with everything in front of her, I will say that because the exorcism takes so long, just to set up, nothing really major is going to happen there for a while. It's just going to be him lying down in bed with some words said for easily another 24 hours.
24. Holy shit.
So we're going to take him there and we're going to need him for 24 hours, then we just go do something else.
I mean, if he doesn't need our presence, does he?
No, not for now.
So
no.
you can just leave, yeah.
We'll just tell him that we'll look after his son, we'll find him.
Yeah.
Okay. So he walks off towards the church. You all walk back into town, because the witch lives over here, way up on that hill. So the only way to get to her is to go through the city center and then back up.
Why are we going to go to the witch? I wasn't paying attention because my dog was crazy.
Someone wanted to go to the witch.
I wanted to go to the witch.
All right. Okay.
So walking through the town center, you can see it's a bit more lively now. More and more people are arriving because it's getting closer to the festival. You see him knock on the door of the church, and a kind lady sort of takes him by the shoulder, looks shocked, looks up at you guys, nods, and brings him inside.
All right, she knows. Yep.
Just curious, are people eating pies already?
They are not. Pies are specifically currently for the day of. It's like seeing a bride in her wedding dress.
Okay. Could we tell the guy who's hired us that the pies might be bad?
Yeah, you go find out where the fucking pies are. I'm gonna talk to the witch.
He's just sort of walking around the town at the moment, so you can stop him on your way through.
Yeah, we need to tell him that the pies might be bad and maybe don't serve the pies. Might be angry.
Should we tell him it was Mortimer because he might get angry, or should we just say we know information?
Don't tell him. Just say there's
we know information. Okay.
And if he doesn't, just if he ignores, just go to the Baron.
He is the Baron.
My bad. Okay, just go to him.
Wait, the pies are bad? Why would the pies be bad?
There's something evil afoot.
Oh, okay.
We have found a source of evil maggots that, when implanted in pies, have demonic influence.
Which led to...
I think I got most of those. So what I'm gonna say is no pies right now.
Yeah. No pie.
Okay.
Don't be greedy. That's what they want.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Don't be greedy. Okay, that'll be my slogan. I'll go tell
have you ever heard of dramatic irony?
What?
Eat and you'll die.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah, be fine. He sort of stands up a bit straight, and you see his years of leadership sort of come back to him as he settles himself. He nods at you all, thanks you briefly, and then makes for the nearest merchant.
So, the witch.
Right. So, walking up towards where the that hill is. Boo, 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 boo. Where is the thing? Yes. So, walking up to where the witch is, while you were asking earlier about whether there was an alchemist in town, people mentioned Carla, but they also said they hadn't seen her for a little bit, which is odd. Walking
how
up.
long is that little bit?
Maybe about 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
A 10-day. Damn.
A 10-day. Carla lives in a small house at the top of the hill overlooking Womford. When you arrive there, you find a note saying she's gone out to visit her family. A white dog with a sad look on her face is lying in the grass nearby. She's been staring at you from the moment she saw you.
Petting dog now.
The dog seems slightly less sad, but also still looks at you woefully.
Would it be difficult to break in?
No.
Could I insight to tell if this dog's a familiar or something?
It would be animal handling to find anything out.
I am wise. I can maybe do this.
Let me see what mine is, because I might be...
Mine's 4.
Oh, well, you go ahead. Mine's 3, so...
I mean, I've gotten the Find Familiar spell. Maybe I could...
13.
Okay, with a... Oh, that's spot on. Okay. The dog is odd. Not in herself, but just her actions are quite odd. She seems to be walking all around the house, but not leaving the area. And she seems to want to leave to go somewhere. With the 13, you can convince the dog to bring you back to wherever she wants to go.
Well, should we follow this dog, or should we investigate the house first?
The dog will wait there until you're gone. Until you're finished.
That's what I'm saying. Should we investigate, or should we go straight with the dog?
I think maybe go to the house first, just because we're here.
Is the house open? Like, do we knock on? Do people answer?
No, it's just her house. Yeah.
I'm gonna try and open the door.
Yeah, it's open. Carla lives so far up a hill that, and there's not really any way blocking it, that she can see the whole town. Everyone can sort of see her, and it's not a locked door. She lets people come in and out whenever they want.
Oh, so we go in.
Yeah, walk straight on in.
I'm gonna let off a hello, just in case someone is here. You know, don't want a witch blasting me.
She's just in the shower.
But what is in this house?
It's just a normal enough house. There's a couple of branches of herbs and things hanging from the ceilings. She doesn't have an oven, but she seems to have like a small cauldron. Everything seems very tidy and clean. It doesn't seem like she left in a hurry or against her own will or anything like that.
Is there an upstairs?
I'm gonna look around.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should look around with like perception or something.
Yeah, go on ahead.
Yeah.
Investigation or?
Investigation or perception, either is okay.
Investigation.
13.
24.
Ooh, okay. This is one of those moments where I normally hate the DM, but now I get to be the DM, so I don't mind. You see nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay.
With the 24, you see nothing out of the ordinary.
Well, at least we know there's nothing.
But you do have the slightest smell of sulfur around the house.
Can we find where?
It seems like...
Be the down house?
No.
Damn.
It could be still something.
The smell seems to permeate the entire house, but whatever was giving that smell has left.
If would I know maybe a religion or arcana check to kind of be like, oh, I know that rituals use sulfur or something?
You can do a religion check.
All right, let's have a look.
Okay. With the 15, you realize that sulfur can be left from demonic beings once they've been in an area for some time.
Oh, right, okay. So I'm going to tell everyone that.
Any specific type of demonic being, or is that all we're getting?
I think it's probably the same one.
But it's like, what was the specific type from before? Sorry.
Was it? I think it was greed, wasn't it?
A Blumus?
A Gullibus. I'll type it down for you.
Columbus?
Oh.
This is where D&D pronunciations are weird.
There's a Gullibus.
Would I also know how many days, at least, that they would have to be there?
From what you've been told about Gullibuses and your own understanding of demonic beings, you would say that it has been there for some time, but not long enough to completely stench the house out. So maybe 2 10 day.
2 to 10 days, or
10 days.
20 days.
all right, at most, I'm guessing. Yeah.
20 days at most. It's been there.
All right. Okay.
So it probably happened either at the same time or no, because she left. Yeah, she might be tied with this, but we didn't know.
Yeah, but we don't know if she just left or if she's been killed or anything. Because 20 days ago was whenever Mortimer had the apple.
I think we've ran this place dry. Let's go follow the dog.
Are
maybe
there
the dog.
any valuables?
I will stop you from stealing. If I notice that, I will stop you.
They don't. She doesn't seem to have anything worthwhile. She's just a small local herbalist. Whenever people have mentioned her on the street, they've been like, "She's good. I like her," but never like. She doesn't do crazy things. She's just a nice lady who knows what plants are.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
So she doesn't have
They
many.
call her a witch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
Well,
not
she's
a
a
botanist?
because she's a herbalist. She's like a green witch.
Ah, I see. Herbs.
She loves herbs. At this point, it's gotten closer into the evening. So either walking back into the town, the Baron stops you, and he looks quite confused.
Okay.
And it's like, right, so I know you told me not to sell pie. We've stopped that. But can you explain why there's a man having an exorcism inside?
To do with the pies.
We just pull him to the side so nobody hears it. And do we just explain everything to him?
I think the cleric should tell him it's to do with the pies.
Yeah. Okay.
The person. Does he know who it is inside, or just
Yeah.
there's a person inside? We discovered that he had consumed one of the infected pies, and the only way to get rid of the infection once it has happened is by cleric.
Okay, see, I appreciate that. But also, who blew up the oven?
We don't know yet.
Okay,
That's a deception.
Yeah, because we do know.
Well, do we know?
Yeah.
Specific.
It was him. He told us he did it.
Mortimer?
Okay, fuck it. We were hired to do this, so I guess we tell him, but we tell him that he was influenced by an evil presence, and it wasn't him doing it directly.
Yeah,
it
sure.
wasn't him.
We'll do that.
No, it wasn't Mortimer. Well, Mortimer.
It was his
made
body,
stuff.
but it wasn't him.
It wasn't.
Mortimer didn't-
It wasn't him.
Oh, was it not?
No, he said he wouldn't, and he passed the insight.
Oh.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
I thought
He said
like,
he made
no, I
the
thought
stuff.
I thought he made the thing that did it.
No, he bought the thing that did it, but he didn't blow up the house.
I see. Okay. Noted.
So we just tell him.
We don't know who did it.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's an
nearly
evil
there.
presence, though. It's an evil presence. The same thing that had to do something with the pies.
Why would an evil presence blow up an oven?
You tell us.
The same way they want to infect the pies.
Okay.
Yes.
Should I put
To
guards?
eliminate the other competition of making pies, so the only pie income would be from Mortimer, who's yeah.
The only pies would be
Well, actually,
infected
that's a good
pies.
idea. That's actually a good idea.
I am
Yeah.
It's
But
an
what
evil
about-
idea. It's not good. It's evil, but yeah.
What about the public oven?
Maybe
Oh God, what about the public oven?
That's
Do
next.
not use,
That's the next stop then. Also, we need to follow that dog at some point.
yes.
Okay, Nala is the name of the dog. You can read it on her collar. She is still with you. She's sort of looking around, a little happier.
Oh, by the way, did my weasel find the boy?
From where you are now,
No,
What's
it was
the-
running around in the center looking for the kid.
It went off on its own to look for the
Yeah.
kid.
Okay. Let me just double check. I have a different map to you guys. Okay, yeah. Your weasel runs back to you, and you get the feeling that two children were spotted sort of over this direction.
Too many plot hooks.
There's so much going on in this.
I mean,
Where's the public oven?
So the public oven is actually right on the way to that. It is there. It's that big grey building.
Well, let's stop. Go there on the way. See if there's anything's bad. If not, we'll go get the
Should we
kids.
tell the Baron to put more guards around there?
don't
Guard the pie with your life.
yeah,
Guard your
don't
life
let
with your
anyone
pie.
eat a pie. If you, yeah. But normally it's a crime not to eat pie. Make it a crime to eat pie.
Yes.
Oh God, okay. Right. I'm gonna set up two men to watch that, and a third to oversee from a distance, just in case.
A third person to guard the guards so the guards don't eat the pie. I love it.
Perfect.
Everyone here loves pie. I don't think you understand.
Can you make it that we're allowed in?
To the public ovens? Yes, of course.
Yeah. Just double checking in case
Let's
we go
go.
over there.
Public oven now.
He whistles, and two men sort of come in, and they follow you along to the path. And while you're walking there, you can sort of hear them going, like, in the most shocked voices you've ever heard, and really just distraught, like, I can't believe we can't eat the pie.
I understand.
Just start openly weeping.
What are we meant to do without pie?
I'll pet their heads.
This is the best time of the year.
I'll pet their heads. It's okay.
They're
Pie
doing
is
that
back
horrible thing
forever.
where people cry and they get really snotty.
Oh,
It's okay. I'm okay
Your
with it.
sexy cry.
Keep petting their heads.
So you guys arrive to the public ovens. It's normal enough in a town of this size that only the wealthier people would have their own oven. Basically, the Baron has one, Mortimer and Jaxel have one each. But that's kind of it. Everywhere else is sort of like a shop or a small villager or a small family. So they tend to use this area. Now, at the moment, because it's maybe 4 now, the only people in there are people who are preparing like meat and that sort of thing. There doesn't seem to be any baking going on, because the majority of the pies that are baked for the contest are baked same day.
Okay.
So people who are going to be baking pies, a couple of people have come in to like test theirs out and that sort of thing, like the Thai green curry tiefling monk from earlier.
Can we
But-
just inspect the meat? Because, meat inspectors.
Can I go over and inspect the oven? Maybe do a medicine roll, see if there's any
Yeah, of
bones or
course.
anything there.
Go on
What
ahead.
do I roll for the meat?
I will say that is investigation because you're getting all up in that meat.
22.
The meat looks delicious. Yeah, no, it's just some lad, and he sees you looking at his meat really closely, and he's like, "That's my dinner. What's wrong with you? Wait for me, you!" And sort of shoos you away from his duck dinner.
I
Ask him
showed
for
my
a bit.
fake badge of meat inspector.
Oh, right, well, sir, go on ahead then. I mean, it's lovely. I shot it myself earlier with a bow. It looks, it's gonna be real yum, I swear.
I nod in awe.
Well, yum.
He's just a poor lad with an accent and some duck.
Our characters are probably very hungry. Talking about pie.
Yeah.
With a 15, you can check all of the ovens and see that they all look perfectly spotless. They don't look like they've been tampered with. If anyone was doing that sort of thing, like had that in mind, they haven't gotten here yet.
I mean,
right,
it's,
okay.
it's a public place. It's not easy to do.
Yeah, they'd have
Yeah,
to.
they would have to lift like a dead body or something. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's in the oven, but I don't think
Oh
she is
god,
anymore.
no one's been cooked in the ovens because they would have been spotted very quickly.
Ah, yeah.
But even on top of that, there's nothing tied underneath to anything or anything like that. It's just a very well kept oven. But to be fair, they do cook a lot in it around this time of year, so it does need to be maintained quite well.
Okay.
All right. Okay. I'm done.
Should we go check on the
No.
kid?
Yeah. What about the dog? Where's the dog trying to go?
Dog is with us, but we don't know where we want to go.
I mean,
Dog
you
is
can go
sitting
with the
politely
dog,
outside.
And
I'm petting dog. I'm gonna go and just go. Nah, I looked for bones. Sorry,
you
dog.
can
no.
go with the dog, and I'll give you my weasel so I know where you are. And I could go get the kids to Jaxel.
I could stay with everyone just in case, you know.
The dog seems nervous leaving with just one person. She's trying to drag all of you together. She doesn't want to break everyone up.
She's the DM. She just doesn't want the people to split party.
Genuinely, the dog seems terrified and she wants everyone around her.
Fine. Everybody,
big
let's
is
follow
this
the dog.
How big is this dog?
She's like a normal sized dog. She's like medium. She looks like a mongrel, but very smart. Like there's intelligence in her eyes.
Not small enough to lift.
You could lift her, but it would just be like hugging a dog rather than she'll let you lift her. She's not
Could I
scared.
write a note and attach it to my weasel and send it to the kid?
Your dad wants you home.
The kid absolutely will not go with that because stranger danger.
It's a weasel.
It's a weasel.
With a note.
Yeah, that says your dad's been.
I was going to say do that before. I'll have a note and have your dad put something in it that only he would know, but never mind.
Your dad's having an exorcism. Please go home. Love Weasel.
No, not.
Yeah, because you're not believed to go to the church where there's a lot of people.
You're like 2 seconds from the windmill.
Yeah, all right, let's walk over to the windmill.
Then again, should we subject the small child to getting exercised?
Oh no, he doesn't. He doesn't want the kid to come to the church. He just wants to make sure the kid's okay.
I think we should take him to the barn.
No, to Jaxel. We can just take him to Jaxel.
I still can't imagine
actually.
the dad being on a treadmill, just exercising every time people say it.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that is it. Just
You gotta sweat out the worms.
Time lapse montage.
Anyway, let's go get the kid if it's like 5 seconds away. We can go look and grab it.
Yeah.
like,
Oh, wouldn't this still be stranger danger?
Okay, so
No, there's 2 kids. One of them is the daughter of Jaxel, so we can just tell him to stay there.
Yeah, go back to your dad.
well, we could tell
Alright,
the kid is meant to know to come home at sundown.
Well, we
So-
tell him don't go home because.
Yeah, do we trust him not to die when there's monsters going on?
No, but if it's nearly sundown now, you know what I mean? Be like, you should be getting
Do you
home.
want him to
now.
go home on his own, where his dad's not going to be there for 24 hours?
No, that's not what I'm saying. So at least we can be like, we know this much, you know? We know that you're meant to be home before sundown.
Sure.
Oh, you mean yeah.
Yeah, well, we can show up and tell him to go to Jaxel's and that, and then we can follow the dog.
Yeah, stay with your friend at her dad's place, and your dad's gonna pick you up.
oh, have you guys gone in?
I think we're just
oh, there
going.
is-
Windmill, I think.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Down.
So, walking into the windmill, you notice it's abandoned. It doesn't seem like it's used very often.
Is it a water mill, not a windmill, by the look on the map?
Fine, it's a water mill.
I'm just looking at like, is that a water wheel?
It's a water windmill. It's both energy. They are very environmentally friendly and
They use electricity.
no, it's all for grounding flour. I don't know. It doesn't say. Walking in, you notice a boy and a girl, and they both sort of jump when you arrive.
What you doing, kids?
Oh God!
The young boy seems to be the description fitting Timio that his father is given. And you recognize the nose on the little girl as being the same as on Vanessa, Jaxel's wife.
All right, so I'm gonna go. Timio, I'm guessing is that your name?
Yeah, that's my name.
All right, so we have something very important to tell you. We need you and Jada. I'm guessing you're Jada. Or Jada.
Yeah, no, I'm Jada.
We need you both to go home, but I need you, Timio, to go to Jaxel's house.
Has my dad he didn't do the fire.
We know. We know.
Oh no, we know.
He's gone. He's gonna be back tomorrow, and he's gonna pick you up. So just stay at your friend's place.
Jada sort of elbows Timio at this point, and he goes, "We don't know about the fire."
Insight.
Can I do that?
You don't need insight. These kids are lying.
If it's that blatant, I would like to softly grapple both the children.
They're they're 10. They're little bobs.
I am a distrusting Turtle.
I mean, you can grapple them, but they're...
I'm just grabbing them, stopping them leading.
Oh, that's okay, yeah.
By grapple, I mean stop movement.
Yeah. So, as Kyuzo goes and grapples the children, they both immediately burst into tears.
I'm gonna kneel down and be like, "It's okay, it's okay."
Knowing I've upset the kids, I retreat to my shell again.
We hate the pie contest. It makes our dads fight. I thought that if I taught my dad a lesson, then they'd finally bury the hatchet and be friends. It was my fault, but I didn't mean to burn the house.
Well, you did
promise.
How did you do this?
Oh, well, I stole something from my dad. Don't tell him, please. My dad had a lot of it, but he's been acting really weird lately. He keeps making pies, and there's green fire, and I don't... But I took it, because it seemed like the green was really good. But then it exploded her house. They will start crying again.
Marianne, can I leave now for a moment?
Yes.
I'm going to say my character's going back to the house to retrieve my 10 gold.
Okay.
And then I'll be back by the time they finish this conversation.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I need to go grab something.
Cool, no worries. So both of the children are weepy messes, but they're absolutely telling you the truth now. They've been avoiding going home for the whole day. And Timio hasn't been home since the day before. Since he stole from his dad, he was worried his dad would be angry.
Okay, I crouch in front of the children and I tell them, okay, do as we said, go to your dad's place and stay there. Mm-hmm. And tell them what happened. Tell them what you did. Okay. And why.
Should
we promise we'll pay for it.
You don't need to pay for it. Just tell them. Okay? Okay, now scram, kids.
They both run. They sprint out of the mill. And they're panicked.
I send my weasel to follow them to see if they head back where they should.
They do as fast as they can.
Okay.
They're both still crying, though.
That's fine.
Everyone in this town is a big wuss.
Oh.
They're just simple people who love pie and cry a lot.
It's okay.
There's a reason they eat all the pie. It's comfort food.
Ah.
Okay, yes. So now we need to find out who caused the pie problem.
Go to doggo.
Yeah, let's follow the dog.
Okay. So you all look at the dog, and she looks back at you, and she immediately starts walking sort of out of town. So let me see if the big map works. No, this is just a map of the area. Okay, so she brings you town and into this area.
Oh, jeez.
I'm in the wrong map now. There we go. So, can I ask you all to pull your tokens into... I am way too zoomed out. into... Stop moving. This area?
How do you do that?
Just saying, you move the map.
I moved the whole map. Yeah, I realized that after a second. Oh, god damn it. Into the bottom left, basically. Oh god, why is it also wrong? I fucked it. Okay, it's okay.
How do you do this?
Just go to the catalog and drag.
Oh god.
Drop.
My turtle seems extremely large on this map. He's about as big as a tree.
Is he? Oh.
Everyone's quite large on this map, unfortunately. Can I make you guys smaller?
Yes, you can change the size of the grid.
Oh.
Also, if you right-click on the map, you can set it to the background layer,
Mm-hmm.
and then the grid will come up in front of the map.
Oh, okay. Basically, this is quite like a large distance. If you use the ruler. So I don't know how to make this seem more. Why are there so many guys all over the place? Oh, Mussu.
Oh, yeah?
Your token has turned into one of the many tokens that I accidentally turned everyone into earlier.
Oh, right, okay. What do I need to do?
You can keep it like that, but it won't be very helpful eventually.
Let me just try and see what I can do here.
Yeah, is there anything with the map you need helping with while she's sorting that?
I'd like to make everyone smaller, but I'm not certain I can. Basically, one grid is about 20 feet.
You can change, click on, to the menu on the top that has like all the different screens. Click the cog on that specific map, and you can change the square sizes to mean 20 feet. Or 20 meters or whatever.
Alright, good.
Okay.
However, if you want to make it more accurate, I would say reduce the size of the squares by to a quarter of the current size. But without looking at the UI specifically, I wouldn't be able to tell how to do that right now.
Has that worked? Is anything better?
I cannot do anything.
That is bizarre. What is going on, map?
Wait, Mussu, what race are you? Hello?
It keeps on... did you turn off the grid?
I think I may have 1 second. Yay! Everything's going phenomenally.
It's alright.
Because it keeps on...
What race are you?
I think you made the grid super big. Like a massive...
Okay, how about now?
That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, that's right.
Cool. Okay. Is everyone here and good to go?
I think.
Okay, so as you walk through, the dog stops suddenly where you are now. And what you realize is it's sniffing very intensely towards something. Sort of that bush where the rock is right beside you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just around there, basically. Bum bum ba-dum, trying to find it. Okay. So, she immediately jumps towards the bush and starts howling.
I dive in the bush, trying to hide from potential danger.
I slowly shuffle
Away from the howling?
towards the howling.
Oh, okay. So she's basically, why do I keep doing this? She's basically there. As you walk over, that's my phone upside down. As you walk over, you notice a half-eaten corpse of a man.
Did she eat it?
No, Nala did not. She seems distraught. She's crying and sort of nuzzling into the hand, trying to get it to move. You get the feeling this is Nala's owner.
Was the witch a dude? Was the witch a dude?
Carla was a woman.
No, Carla's a woman.
Oh, it could be.
We didn't know if it was even her dog. To be fair.
Oh yeah.
Would I be able to tell with a medicine or religion if it was like
Yeah. Do we know
a
what
demon or?
Yeah,
beast?
you can check with, I'll say, either, medicine or religion, whichever you're more comfortable with.
We'll have a wee see. I think it's medicine, to be honest.
I'll give it to
Medicine.
15. Oh no, it was 13.
What is up with my medicine rules?
Judging from the advanced state of his decomposition, he's been there for about 10 days. There are dozens of maggots drilling through his body, and that's how half of him has disintegrated so far. So through this, through the link with maggots and the 10-day span, you assume this is someone that Carla was friends with or was meeting on the day that the Gullibus... I'm trying to figure out what you guys know and what I can say so far. In the last 10 days, the Gullibus has vanished from the town, and this man has died the same day.
Does one of us have the capability to burn the body and get rid of the worms? And I will attempt animal handling to explain the concept to the dog.
Well, I have Sacred Flame.
Would that do?
I'd say it would, but also you'd maybe want to drag the body out of the bushes, or you'll set everything on fire.
Obviously. Yeah, we take. Well, that's a bad idea because it's covered in worms. I don't want to touch it.
I'll touch it.
Fine, I back up a solid 15 feet.
You're a good cleric, aren't you?
Good cleric? Oh, lawful good? Yeah.
Lawful, yeah. The maggots move away from you.
Haha. Fear me.
Fear my god, the essence.
Where is most of the maggots? Like in what place? Is it in the stomach area, perhaps?
No, it's sort of full body. It's like half of him is gone. He's like Two-Face if Two-Face only had half a body.
Okay. But there are some in the stomach area, right?
Yeah, but it's pretty even.
Could I like force the maggots through like hurting them and like get them off of the body and then
I think there's a shit.
There are a lot of them. It's not like there's 5 or 6. There's like 200 easy.
Right, okay. I'm just gonna try dragging the body out of the forest. Do I need to do strength roll, or is he just so?
No, he's pretty.
It would probably be harder lifting the dog, probably, wouldn't it?
Yeah, the dog is sort of trying to push you away from the body as you're going near it.
I would like to animal handle the dog to explain the concept of death to the dog.
Roll for it.
Don't think the dog's gonna understand.
15.
Okay.
These 15s?
That is many in a row.
We are adequate.
The dog looks up as you start explaining death, and you see that she already understands the concept of death. Looking at the man and Nala, you get the feeling that he was like a hunter of some sort. So between the two of them, they have been hunting together for years, and she knows that people pass and go on to another. The dirt, she just thinks people turn to dirt or food.
But yeah, it's like explaining that we need to get rid of the body as well, like kind of thing.
Nala,
the worms are bad. The body needs to go.
She accepts and prefers that her owner is dirt, not food.
Lovely.
Yes, important.
And then we make him into an urn of ashes. No.
Yeah, no.
Oh, sorry.
The safest place to do it is probably around the road, given the amount of trees in the area.
This is like behind the rock, so it's not on the road, you know.
Well, okay, guys. You know, the only one who's to get this body, then yeah, okay.
Yeah, let's carry it a solid 120 feet.
Oh, I mean the closer one. I didn't see the one.
All right, so once it's in a suitable area, that use Sacred Flame.
Yeah.
It's a cantrip, so do I
You
need
can
to
use
do
it as many. No, it's fine.
Yeah. So I'll just kind of.
As the body bursts into flames, a vague scent of sulfur sort of rises through, and then it just turns to cooking meat, basically. And ultimately to ash. Nala lets out one long howl, looks at the ground, sort of rubs her nose in the dirt, and then looks up at you again and starts trying to pull you further down the road.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, let's go.
Where's Carla?
I will lead the way behind the dog.
In Soviet Russia, dog walks.
I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna stick with my plan and stay as concealed as I can and follow the group.
Okay. I think they keep doing that to me. Okay, so trying to find my place. Okay, so move your tokens.
Okay, you go first.
I'm gonna like there.
I'm gonna be.
I'm assuming, are we leading up the road?
Yeah. Okay, keep going. Okay, stop. Kyuzo and Mussu, I am going to need both of you to make dexterity checks. Stealth.
Stealth checks?
Stealth checks.
Oh, I have disadvantage, I think.
Heavy armor.
Skill, yeah.
Medium.
Yeah, good start.
Oh, my stealth rolled twice for some reason. The first one's 5.
Okay.
Oh, that was poor.
So, as you both arrive there, I'm on the wrong level.
Just saying, whoever's back over here is like a solid 100 feet away from us.
Yeah, I'm fine.
That'll take you 3 rounds to get into combat.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm looking at the back, you know, I'm just making sure everyone's safe.
He's just a dragging body away, you know. That's all he wants to do.
A single drug body away, that's a measurement of distance now.
Yes.
Oh, geez, it's some elves with flowing mops.
Is a guy. He is going to make. He's going to use his reaction to surprise you guys and deal 3d6 on Mussu.
Shit, no roll. It just happens.
It just happens. What he has done there is, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
He basically pushes a tree down onto you.
Oh, I see.
Trees cannot stop me.
And it deals 7 points of damage.
Shit.
Trees
you
cannot
alright?
stop me. All right.
On that point, this is so much harder to do. I thought it'd be really easy, but pushing buttons.
To do initiative.
Difficult. That's not entirely what I'm doing. Bam.
Oh no. Arrows hurt. The tree hurts too, but arrows hurt.
Another bam. So, the 2 elven hunters in front of you and the 1 elven warrior to your side, they seem to be waiting for you. But they look quite disheveled, like they've been in the same spot for a number of days without moving.
These are probably hosts.
Yeah, probably.
Where's the dog?
So I'm gonna need you all. She's sort of hiding behind. She's never fought elves before.
So
Rolling initiative.
Roll initiative. click your tokens and do the do.
Yay!
What?
Hang on.
Mussu, you forgot to click on your character and then roll.
What?
Oh,
You
I
have to
can
click
put
on your
it.
character when you do it.
I'll put it as your first initiative. Just click on your token and then roll it, and it'll pop up in the turn order.
You can change the number as well.
I don't
Yeah.
know what you're talking about, user actually.
Oh, if you click on your little image on the map
Yeah.
and then roll initiative, it'll automatically come up in the turn order.
Oh, right. Okay. I'll roll again then. It's fine.
But we'll put in the 18. Don't worry.
Ah, all right. Okay. More you'll know.
Boo. 18. Okay, and then I think I can set this by. There we go. Okay, so let me roll for. Oh, there's so many elves.
That's disarming. There's so many things I can kill you with.
Woo!
I wished I had real person dice right now. You know, I'm just
Well, most of them just have the same initiative modifier usually,
Gonna
so you can just
use-
roll it a couple of times.
Or you could just not give them initiative and we can just punch them.
Just stand there.
one of the team, and he's trying to shoot at Kyuzo. So he,
This guy.
no, the one a bit further away.
These guys.
God damn it, where is the thing? I'm having an issue. I'm very sorry.
It's alright.
These two guys.
Yeah, those two guys over there.
With a crossbow. Or a bow.
One of them, and the other is going to make a large whistling noise.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Punch them.
Well, I'm going to... as soon as this happens, I'm drawing my katana.
Okay, here we go. Elven Hunter. Yeah. They are going to use their longbow. It's so weird doing this from the other side of things. I'm genuinely confused by issues.
Just saying, if you don't want to use the buttons, just roll it manually. Just /R, whatever.
Yeah, I may do that.
/R D20 plus, whatever their modifier is. It's sometimes just easier to do that if you can't figure out the buttons. I usually just roll it in real life and just have the stat block in front of me and just have a real dice.
I thought it would have arrived by now, but it hasn't. I bought dice the other day and I'm really sad.
Well, that's unfortunate. Well,
I have like 20 billion gazillion. I would send you.
Okay. Or 20? Or /D20?
Isn't it /D20 spade? No.
/R space 1D20 plus whatever their modifier is.
Thank you for remembering. I didn't.
So does a 13 hit?
Nope.
Okay, you are safe. The other one aims for Mussu.
Is she next to me?
Yeah.
Alright. You going?
Does a 24 hit?
I would like to use my action to catch it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Which
How?
means you roll the damage and I roll against it and I can try and catch it.
Let me find damage.
Please catch.
I'll reduce the damage. It just depends on how much it'll be.
Ah, okay.
So roll the damage and then I'll try and catch it.
6.
I automatically catch it.
Oh.
Because
So
it's 1d10 plus 5 for me, so yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
As the bow the arrow flies through the air, you see Kyuzo reach out and just stop it between two of his fingers. And what would normally shock and amaze hordes of enemies doesn't even bother these guys. They've barely registered that their arrows haven't hit.
Kill him.
Does this mean that these guys are like 100 foot away from us?
They are, yes.
Shit. Okay.
Look how far I am away.
Yeah, why are you that far away? Just saying, Marianne, if you actually wanted to make it the right size, so it's 5 feet per square.
This is specifically meant to be this wide.
That's weird.
I treble checked it.
That's fucking weird.
I can walk one fucking tile.
Mm-hmm.
Woo. Yes, I'm gonna thank Kyuzo for saving my life.
You saved my life. I'm eternally grateful.
Yes. Now what's happening?
Okay, so those two have both taken their turns, and it is your go now.
All right. Okay. So, I'm gonna use guiding bolt.
If I can say something before she goes, I'll say I'll handle the people at the back. You get that guy on the cliff.
All right. Okay. Could I get to him? Probably can't.
You'd have to go around.
So that would
You
be...
can either try and do a like a strength check to roll to climb up, or you can go all the way around over there. Sorry, I don't mean to keep using the shift thing. I'm just finding it really fun.
I think that would be too dangerous going down there. I think it might be best for me to use a guiding bolt and try and kill one of these guys. Deal with him.
He's currently, the guy on the top of the hill is on like half cover because he's behind. No, he's not anymore because he pushed the tree on you. So this tree is gone, basically.
All right. Okay. You know what?
So he's fully visible.
So you only have like 30 feet. Could I try going behind one of these trees and then trying to get him with a guiding bolt?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So, I had the roller right. So I'll go behind here, and then I'll. Wait, I'm just double check one. Do I need? Do I just click on to the guiding bolt, don't I? It's just been a wee while since I've used
if
spells.
you just click it.
You need to make a ranged spell attack.
Oh.
What's your wisdom?
Oh, my wisdom? I think it's 16.
So that's +3, so that would be 1d20 plus 5.
1d20 plus 5. Okay. Just writing that down because I have the memory of a goldfish. So, all right.
Okay, so he takes 19 points of damage.
No, that's to hit.
To hit? Yeah, that hits.
All right. So then, on hit, the target deals 4d6 radiant damage. I'm just gonna do.
And the next attack has advantage. Guiding bolt's awesome.
Love it.
Ooh,
All right.
He's dead.
Damn.
Yeah.
lovely.
You have just evaporated him, effectively. As the light fades, and you see like his steaming boots on the ground, you notice his companion hasn't even blinked.
All right. Creeps.
So is he gone?
Yeah, he is gone. There has to be.
You can click on him and just delete him.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so Kyuzo, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm going to spend my bonus action at a point of key to run 100 feet, like a fucking bullet, all the way up to here. And then stab this guy with my katana, two-handed.
Okay.
So you just see as this turtle who's been shuffling around sprints at 100 feet in like 6 seconds with a katana. And then stabs a guy.
And we're all like, what the fuck happened?
Does 14 hit?
It does.
They suffer 11 points of slashing damage.
He is barely standing there. He's just about managing to himself on his legs, but you can see that part of his guts are starting to fall out.
Did you remove the guy who was next to me on accident?
I believe I did. Let me move 1 sec. Wrong guy. There you go.
No, there was 2 people there.
Yeah, was it not one of those that died?
It was this guy.
Oh.
Just move him over. We'll remember. We'll remember
That's fine.
he's actually in our.
There we go. That guy's that guy now.
I blasted him so hard he became another guy.
He's body hopping.
Blasted to another reality.
I believe that is my round. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Then it is... Oh, I'm the person who's meant to be doing this. Then, Kairos, as it is... You feel like it is your turn to begin and start joining in. Shenanigans are afoot. Come on, let me do the thing. Stop being rude. Okay, here we go. Boop.
Oh, perfect.
Oh
Hell
no.
yeah.
Thank God, something for them to fight.
Oh no. Too many.
So
Okay,
the whistle has alerted some of their compatriots. 3 elven warriors sort of reveal themselves from behind some rocks and trees, which do give them half cover.
Do they see me? Because I was concealed.
They do not. They've just revealed themselves because their friend whistled and it took them a couple of things to get over.
They were just grabbing some things before just before their friend got evaporated.
So is this cover? This place?
No, that's a hill.
That's the hill they're on top of.
And how tall is the hill?
The hill is 45 feet and it's a cliff.
Shit.
Holy.
So that would be an athletics check. Or you can go around closer to where Mussu is.
I'm good.
I'm just gonna sit here.
I'm gonna use my cunning action to dash.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna dash to the other bush. This one.
Okay.
And I still have my action. Could I potentially chuck a dagger or something at one of them?
What is the range of your daggers?
60.
Yeah, you can chuck a...
Is that the second ranged increment or the first one?
Oh, never mind. I'm gonna use my ice knife. That's 60 feet, exactly.
Okay.
Would it be possible to hit the guy behind them?
The guy in front of you is already on half cover, so I'd say the guy behind him would be even harder to hit.
I believe it's not. I don't think it's a spell attack, is it?
It is a... One moment. Where is it?
Yeah, just click it and it'll come up for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
It is a ranged spell attack.
Alright, then yeah, cover would give him +5 to his AC. +2 to this guy right here.
And it would reveal me.
It would. There is also an opening sort of vaguely behind them, but you would have to get all the way around there and then up.
How does rounding work with movement? Because I can move if I use another dash 30 feet, but it's counted by 20 each tile. How much could I walk?
Oh yeah, that's a bit unfortunate.
Does it round down?
In this scenario, I will let you round up because otherwise it'll take you forever.
Okay.
I was gonna say that's a bad point about this.
It's such a weird looking map. I wish I could have said I created it because it'd be cool to say that, but no, this map just is like that.
But yeah, if you actually times the map by 4 in size and then made it 5 foot, it would actually work, I think. And made it 4 times bigger.
That would be hard and work, and also it's on right now.
I know, I'm just saying. There is a way to do this.
Okay, I'm gonna
Okay.
use my main action as also a dash, and I'm
Okay.
gonna move here, and hopefully this counts as still staying in the bush.
Yeah, I'll let that pass.
Okay, and I'm done.
I'll allow it. Okay, Jinseth, it is your turn.
All right, I'm going to take a step up to. Yeah, there he is. Where are we?
I missed most of that. Can everyone else hear him?
No.
I heard him vaguely.
It's quite quiet, your mic.
I think I have my mic further down on my face. Let's see, 80 feet. That's not close enough. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my bow, and I'm going to hit this guy. And you said he has quarter?
Half cover, yeah.
Half cover, okay. He's not gonna do very well then. Okay, let's give it a go. Oh, no, that's not right.
That does not hit.
Alright.
Do you have anything else to do as a bonus action?
Everything's action, except for healing word.
Dang. Okay.
Very well.
So those lads in front of you, they are going to use their longbows to try and hit everyone they can see. So let me just double check length. They can attempt to attack Mussu and Jinseth, but Kyuzo, you are just too far away.
Okay, what did I miss?
Everyone else is getting attacked but you, and also Kyuzo.
Oh yeah.
Okay, the first guy misses. Second guy hits.
Holy shit.
Critical.
So as a critical hit on Mussu. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Is there any difference with critical hits regarding?
You roll the dice twice for damage.
Oh, I feel bad now. Okay.
It's 2 whatever plus the normal modifier.
Okay.
Or like
So-
4 if it was 2 dice or whatever.
2d8. Cool.
2d8 plus whatever.
So that's 13 points of damage.
Ooh,
All right, I'm still not dead, so it's all right.
lovely.
Okay. And the last one is going to move. I'm on the wrong layer. How do people remember how to do things? He is going to move there for his turn. And the gentleman over this side with the arrow is going to try and use a melee on you, Kyuzo. So
He's gonna what, sorry?
he's going to use a melee weapon. He's going to pull out his scimitar.
Go for it. The guy
Um,
who's currently next to me.
yeah. Does a 14 hit?
Nope.
Okay, he's going to miss. The other guy behind him is going to try and hit you with an arrow. And he misses completely.
Damn, I wanted him to hit me so I could catch it again.
So, Mussu, that makes it your turn.
All right, I'm gonna go.
I'm good up here, you don't need to help me.
Well, I'm gonna go up here. Just at the 30 feet if I can. And use healing, laying hands, whatever it is. Cure wounds. What am I thinking of? I'm gonna use cure wounds, but I'm gonna actually. There we go.
Okay.
D8 plus 3 for you on yourself.
All right, thank you.
I was so sure my dice would have arrived by today. I'm like distraught emotionally.
I love this Tortle monk. He's so good. I was like, I can run 100 feet. Oh my god.
I can do
I can
that.
run up walls and catch arrows. It's so cool.
Well, you can run up walls?
Yeah.
He's a monk,
Yeah, but he's a turtle.
but
I
he's
am.
mostly a
Yep.
monk.
I am Sonic in turtle form.
You have a disadvantage, because when you climb, maybe you're gonna get shy and you're gonna go into your shell and you're gonna fall.
I actually get advantage on some checks when I go in my turtle, and +5 to AC, so...
No, it's not a literal advantage. I meant the disadvantage. I meant like character-wise. You might get shy. Who knows?
It's your fatal flaw.
Yeah.
I can't...
Get shy climbing walls.
What's my 4? I pretend not to speak the language in order to avoid having conversation.
Beautiful. Are we all kind of shyish in this?
No, I just prefer not to talk to people.
Anyway,
Unless I gain something from it.
there's your hit point. Damn. That's unfortunate.
I know. I might as well just.
It's only +3 for that, I'm afraid, not +5.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Sorry, I'm gonna minus it by 2. Sorry.
I don't like being mean to my fellow party when we're getting killed.
Oh no! Because if I do it again, it is taking the mickey. You know what I mean?
It'll say spellcasting ability is just your wisdom modifier for a cleric.
I was being dumb. Sorry.
No, this is a learning experience for everyone here. Don't worry. I can't be the only one who's petrified and struggling. Everyone else gets scared. Do it. I'm the DM. Do what I say.
I guess this is why it's good to have me with red rank here to be like, here's how some things work sometimes.
Yes.
And that's why I asked you to join before I put the thing on the page anywhere. Why could I DM on my own when I could ask Ben to be a player and also help without actually asking him to help?
Yeah.
Well, let's keep the fight going. I want to
Cool.
kill something.
Okay, Mussu, you have healed yourself.
Yeah.
Is that your whole turn? Yeah.
Oh yes. Sorry. That's it.
Cool. Kyuzo, it is your turn. An arrow has flown gently past you and a sword has just gone past and you've managed to withdraw your arm in, and the elf who has done so has just slowly raised the scimitar again and looked at you almost like there should be confusion in his face, like moving his head like a dog, but there doesn't seem to be any intelligence behind his eyes.
Alright, I'm going to move here, and then I'm going to stab the unwounded guy, which is this guy, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
with my katana,
Okay.
hopefully. Kensai Monk. That 11 will probably not hit.
That does not hit. As you move it towards one of his limbs, he moves his bow to aim at you better, and in doing so, he accidentally dodges.
If that doesn't work, I'm going to punch his friend as a bonus action
Go for it.
to try and finish him off quickly, which would be unarmed roll. Does that 15 hit?
You've just punched his head off his shoulders.
Alright, and with that, because I've attacked that guy and I have the mobile feat, he doesn't get an attack of opportunity when I run away.
Okay.
So I'm going to back up another 2 squares. Boom.
And
Okay.
go near your shell.
I cannot hide in my shell. That is a bonus action, I'm afraid.
So, Kairos, it is your turn.
Double dash running here.
And I'm ready to catch arrows in case anybody shoots me or my close to me friend.
Since they're not facing this way, do I need a stealth check?
Because you're already concealed and you've been going stealthy this far along, I'll say no. They're currently very much distracted with
I mean, they're on a
Jinseth.
cliff, they're facing away.
The wind is blowing in their hair. They can't hear or smell you. They're sort of like the sun is coming out, or not the sun, the moon is starting to rise, and it's making their golden manes look lovely in this flowing wind, but it's to your advantage because they can't hear you at all.
Well, I'm done. I just ran 200 feet. In
Cool.
12 seconds.
Jinseth, it is your turn.
All right. What kind of armor does this gentleman appear to be wearing?
Relatively normal, which is me saying I'm checking. Studded leather, basically.
Leather. And he's just holding a sword.
Yeah, the three gentlemen up there, they do seem to have arrows on their back, but only two of them have drawn them so far.
Okay.
He does not have anything out as of yet.
Nothing drawn. Okay.
No.
All right, that kind of changes things. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and yell at this guy here. Say, why don't you come down here and fight me like a man? I'm going to cast vicious mockery on him.
Okay.
Oops. Why did that not work? Why is that not working?
Can you click that just in your spells, just so the whole party can see it? When I say the whole party, I mean me.
Does it work like that?
He looks at you and registers that you have yelled something. He is slowly but surely figuring out what you have just said. While there's so many items, what is this? Go away. While I run and check Vicious Mockery.
It's a wisdom save.
Well, it didn't even show up for me. Is it showing up for everyone else?
No, I've just searched for it. If you click the eye at the very top and type things in, you can search things while you're doing stuff.
Oh, because I haven't looked.
Okay. Oh, that's weird.
Go for me. Oh, wait.
It's just a wisdom save. This is his spell save DC.
Yeah, it's not showing up at all.
He does not have... Okay, let me see. How would I actually do that? What is that in normal rolls?
If it doesn't say he has a wisdom save score, it's just his wisdom modifier, so d20 plus whatever his wisdom is.
1d20.
My DC is 12.
So he has to beat 12 with that
So
roll.
it has to be 12 is a wisdom roll.
He is going to.
Plus 11.
No, his modifier. Yep, sorry, wrong one.
No.
That would be plus nothing. So
Yes.
14 would still beat it, but yeah.
God damn it, I've hit the wrong thing again.
The 14 would beat it.
Okay, he just about shrugs it off and sort of looks at you semi-confusedly, but even though he doesn't understand what you're saying, he doesn't seem compelled to come towards you.
And I guess I can just move up here. Actually, we'll go right there. And that's my turn.
Okay. Before Mussu are all of the elves. So, this one here who you attacked is going to move over, not back, over. And he is going to try and attack Kuzu with an arrow. Oh, is... Does a 16 hit?
Misses.
He looks down at his bow and sort of does the dog thing again, where he's like, why is this not working? And to everyone who can see Nala, who's sort of beside you, Jinseth, she's like mimicking him. She's like also doing the head thing, the same way dogs do when you do it to them. But she looks happy. He has missed entirely. This gentleman back here is going to try and roll another arrow.
At who?
At Jinseth, but he misses entirely.
That's a D0 you rolled.
Oh, for God's sake.
Say, why is it green? That's weird.
Because it's the highest it can roll.
Right.
Okay. Does an 11 hit? Jinseth.
I'm sorry. 11 does not hit, no.
Okay, it flies over your head and lands in the tree next to you. The other gentleman beside him also goes to shoot an arrow at you. Does a 19 hit?
19 does hit.
Okay, and he will roll. and you take 4 points of damage.
Alright.
The other elf will move. He's not down the cliff. He's like there, but he's not in between the trees. He's like very visible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that ends their turn. So Mussu, it is your turn.
All right. Well, just double checking. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go kind of into the trees a bit more, and I'm going to use. So let me look here.
1 sec. So where you are there, I'm going to need you to make a perception check.
Shit.
Oh, right, okay. Your cleric's gonna die, guys. It's nice. Nice. Actually, my perception's not that bad.
You accidentally step in a bear trap.
Oh, great.
Shit.
Casually.
How much damage?
It does. Wrong button. Fantastic. That's not correct. Don't take that.
Just roll the 16.
No.
You take 5 points of damage.
All right, that could be worse.
I was going to say, that is a powerful bear trap.
No, I just rolled 16. I am bad at dice.
How many teeth are on that trap? Jesus.
It's a real life bear.
No kidding. A bear has fallen on top of you and clawed the shit out of you.
It's got a rune of the finger of death on it.
Shit.
If I heal myself now and then take off the bear trap, will it hurt me again?
No.
No? Okay.
It seems to sort of only have the power in it once it's moved. Removing it will be fine. It's not like pierced you. It's more like a clamp.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use Cure once, but I'm going to use it on my second spell. So then it uses another...
So that'd be 2d8 plus...
3 plus 3, yes. Oh, wait. What?
Yeah,
What did I do?
You got 28 plus 3.
Woohoo! I don't know what I did
You
there.
missed the D.
Here's the, the D.
At the end of the day, doesn't everyone sometimes miss the D?
Oh.
But
Nope.
What is
Okay.
up with the rolls of healing? Oh, well.
it's not a medicine check. It's not there for you.
How dare him.
Yeah, I wish you could roll a 15 on that.
Well, if I rolled a 15, that would be brilliant.
Okay. Is that your whole turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Kyuzo, it is your turn.
I'm going to throw my Kensai javelin at the guy in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully that'll sort him out a bit. 13.
He takes 6 points of damage. You hit him previously, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I hit him with... Oh, no, I missed, I believe. Yeah, I missed and then punched his buddy to death.
Okay. Yeah, he takes 6 points of damage. He seems a little unnerved, but he's not fully down just yet. The spear is sort of resting in his shoulder, and he looks at it and looks back up at you.
If that is the case, I am going to bonus action, spend one more point of key. I've got one more point left.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to run up. I've got 100 foot of movement. Would I be able to run up the cliff and get up to here?
You'd have to roll a strength check.
I do not require that as long as I have enough movement to get up there. Because I'm just running up the wall as a monk.
Yeah, you can get straight up there.
Yeah. And I'm up here in this guy's... Actually, I'm not going to be in this guy's face. I'm going to be 1 square away.
You're going to be right there?
Yeah.
I'm going to need you to roll perception.
For fuck's sake. Okay. You're not telling me there's traps here.
No, clearly there's not going to be just one bear trap. Okay,
15.
You're fine. You see it and you step over it.
Yay.
As you hear me screaming in the back.
Ah! And then healing yourself and then stepping another one.
Yeah. Me just touching myself repeatedly.
Anyway, that's my turn.
Okay, Kairos, it is your go.
Finally, I can do something apart from running 200 feet. I'm gonna use my cunning action to dash, so I can get up and close and personal. Hopefully, still stealth. Is it?
Yep.
Actually,
They aren't very perceptive at this point in time.
wait. Is it possible that I could do some acrobatically amazing stuff? Could I run up to this tree, run up on it, and kick off of it, jumping on this guy?
I'm gonna make you make an acrobatics roll to see if you can manage it.
I will do it.
Unnecessary acrobatics. I love it.
That actually made me choke. I never thought
14.
of that. I was like, holy fuck.
I'll give it. Climbing trees isn't that hard. Okay, so you run up the tree and you
Kick off of it, and I'm jumping on this guy.
okay, go for it. Roll whatever attack that qualifies as.
If he's still got stealth, he has advantage on the attack.
Yep, I'm gonna stab him with my short sword.
Okay.
Finally, the rogue can sneak attack something.
That is 9, and plus sneak attack damage. 7.
Jumping off of this tree, you see the entire area around you, and you feel the strength of the Discern River sort of fill you with an urge to save this land. And as you jump down to attack this elf, you land your short sword right in his brain, between the eyes, and he dies instantly. And I will give you a point of inspiration for doing that because I was mental.
Oh yeah.
He dead, son.
Rip.
Okay, is that your whole turn? Do you want to climb on any other trees?
I'm done.
that's
I
it.
cannot do anything.
Yeah.
I wish.
Okay, Jinseth, it is your turn.
I just
Alright.
ran 260 feet.
I'm gonna go ahead and go up here. Oop.
That's what you get for being so far back, dude.
I guess that's puts me on the cliff. I'm gonna go ahead and climb up to the top.
That'll be a strength check. I think it's
Strength or athletics?
I think it's athletics. Let me double check. Yeah, athletics.
Okay, well, I'm pretty boss at that. So we'll do that.
Pretty boss.
That's what I said. What's up? 17.
Ooh. Okay. With 17, you competently, but almost don't climb up the cliff.
Wow. I guess it is 40 feet, so yeah.
So as you're climbing, one of the handholds you have gives way, but you power on through and manage to pull yourself up the cliff.
Nice.
I'm so glad my turtle can just run up walls.
What? Just as an aside, sorry. What are you using for that? For the running up the walls.
The monk unarmored movement feat.
Okay. So
because the turtle has
Oh, the turtle does. Okay. I thought it was a monk thing. Sorry.
It is a monk thing. It's unarmored movement. When you level up, it gives you more stuff.
I know, but it said. But I thought we were level. I thought we were level 4.
Oh, did I use the wrong version of it?
That's level 9.
Is it? Oh, have I used the wrong thing?
I was really confused.
I
damn it, Ben.
can backwards roll the athletics check if you want.
It's fine. There might be more bear traps. It's okay.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, good to know. And then I don't know if I have enough action economy to do this, but I want to go ahead and somehow swap my bow for my longsword. The thing I can do. Not attack with it. What's that?
It's part of your movement in the rules, so yeah.
Okay, I don't want to attack with it. I just want to pull it out. I'm ready for it. But I can do it with an action. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, that's it for me.
Cool. Then the elves are going to attack. This lad down here at the bottom is going to move over so you can get a better view. He can't see most of you, but he can sort of see Jinseth. So he is going to try and shoot you with another arrow.
Okay.
I'm going to assume an 18 hits.
That'll do. Yep.
I don't think I've put that correctly. And you take 9 points of damage.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. The elf beside Kairos, he's just watched his companion completely obliterated by this rogue out of the middle of nowhere. So he's going to turn and he is going to take out his scimitar and move to... He can also attack in the scout, can't he?
Yeah.
I'm confused by the swapping of weapons. Okay.
Part of your movement, you can swap one weapon.
So, 21 hits, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
And you take 9 points of damage as well.
That is fine.
Then the guy right here beside Jinseth is going to take out his sword and try and do the exact same thing.
Okay.
They don't have much fun things going on right now. This is just, that's all they can do.
Oh.
And you take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
So, Mussu, it is your go.
All right. So I'm going to stop touching. And
Stop hiding in the forest and touching yourself while fighting.
I can't help it. I'm gonna use Sacred Flame. So let me see. Yes, they have to do dexterity saving throw.
Which guy?
Oh, sorry. I don't know why. I just assumed that. Wait, is that? Can I hit? Wait, why is it not working?
They're both 60 feet.
I want that guy. Yeah, I had the ruler 2 out, and I was like, "Is this not working?" Yeah, we'll do that guy.
Okay. So a dex saving throw. Let me double check the guys.
Oh, doesn't it have to be my spell? No.
It has to beat your spell DC, which would be 13, 14 or something like that.
Mine's 13. Yeah.
There you go.
So he has to beat. Oh well, he beat it.
Yeah.
Damn him.
Sexy boy.
Elves are incredibly dexterous, especially these ones. And he, in his first sign of really showing life, he sort of moves away. But then, watching him, you realize he has just stumbled over a rock while trying to move closer to you guys.
Good work.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's the end of my go.
Okay, Kyuzo, your turn.
I am going to wander up to this fellow, punch him twice.
That will be a perception check.
Oh, jeez. This is too much, man.
Sorry you went in the area with bear traps. Oh, you're fine.
Wow.
You see all of them in the area immediately.
All the traps.
Tell
know
me
what?
where they are.
Yeah, I will say that having spotted every single bear trap in the area, you're able to pass on that info and give your companion advantage while rolling a perception.
I just yell, "It's a trap," and then run. And then punch this guy twice in the face.
Go for it.
First attack.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Power tail. Does that kill him?
No.
Well, it looks like we'll have to do it again. Oh.
Standing on the edge of the cliff, your first one hits, and your second one, you like wobble a tiny bit, and it just misses.
I'll say, is it Dragonborn? I can't tell by the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you sort this guy out? I'll cover you. And I turn to face the guy who's got the bow at the bottom of the hill, ready to catch anything that comes this way.
Turtle, power stance.
But I make sure my shell is facing the guy behind me to offer greater protection.
Okay.
Alright, that's my turn.
Kairos, it is your turn. There is an elf who is, I was going to say angry, but frankly emotionless in front of you. Ready to pretty much do whatever has to be done because that's all he knows what to do.
Would kicking someone count as an attack, like a normal attack?
Yeah, that'd be unarmed.
Unlegged. Okay, I'm gonna swiftly go behind this guy, trying to kick him off the ledge.
Okay. I'm going to
tell you
say...
the shove rules.
Is that strength?
It is athletics versus athletics or acrobatics of their choice.
I'm
the
gonna use
enemy's
my
choice.
inspiration.
I don't have...
If they don't have athletics or acrobatics, it's strength or dex of their choice.
Okay, yeah. Cool, go for it.
Okay, so please. 10, fuck.
So he has to be a 10. Did you nat one with advantage? Jeez. It's dex or strength, whichever one's higher, and they roll d20 plus that.
Yeah.
You do it? Sorry, I shouldn't be applauding.
Their dex is 0,
No, but their strength is.
but they would use strength or dex.
You can use either one.
Yeah, and I decided that it would be
They
strength.
use the highest.
God damn it, Ben.
I'm just
Fine.
saying.
7.
Fine, I'll do
Even
it
if it's
again.
10, even if it's 10, like...
Yeah, but if it's a tie, nothing happens.
Hey, it's
There
fine
you go.
anyway.
On a tie, nothing happens, which is why I said it.
You kick that guy right off the cliff. Given his wounds from Kyuzo beforehand and the fact that it's a 45-foot drop,
Jeez.
I'm just going to say he's dead.
Yeah, that would be a lot of damage. That would be like 4d6.
He's just not had a good time. All he was trying to do was lure you guys into some traps. You kicked him off a cliff.
This was a unarmed attack, right? It counts.
Yeah. I would say it is. Is it? I mean, it would count as a movement at least. So I'd say you might still be able to do your action.
A shove is one attack.
Yeah?
So-
Okay.
Okay, so since I used an attack, that means I can use my bonus action to use another attack.
I would have to look that up, but you can use that one.
No, I can only use a second attack if the first one counts as an actual attack, not like a spell or something.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
that's why
go for it then.
So as I kick that guy off Sparta style, I'm gonna quickly turn back with my blade and I'm gonna try to slash him. in the
Okay.
chest.
Go for it.
13.
It hits and he takes 6 points of damage.
And that is my turn.
Cool. Jinseth, it is your go.
All right, so this guy here,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stare him down, giving a menacing look. Take a big old deep breath. I'm going to blow some lightning at him.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh shit!
All creatures in the area?
It's
Does that
it's
count you guys?
it's
No.
a straight line.
It's a 30-foot line,
Oh, okay.
It's
Cool.
just straight on.
so it'll be there. It'd be that.
Oh, it's 40.
No, but we said we round up for this, so
Okay,
it's the
I mean I can
median
move forward. It's
measurement.
fine.
Okay.
So then he'd have to make a dex save. Yeah.
Deck save. So,
12.
D20 plus bonus.
Yep.
He does not save.
Okay, so that is a
2d6.
6 plus. So he takes. Oh, come
Aw.
on.
Oh,
Jeez. Okay.
He is barely standing together. Some of his hair that was very beautifully waving in the wind earlier is now singed and semi on fire, but he doesn't notice.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself.
Wait, Mussu, as a cleric, do you have anything that, like, banishes evil or something?
No, actually. I do have bless, but I think I have to.
No.
Let me double check.
blessed is a buff. It helps us.
Yeah.
And that'd be
Okay,
fair.
don't know why I thought about
because I thought if you could save them, we just fucking slaughtered them.
I was just trying to think of anything that would really be helpful. Bless probably would have been it, but that's it, really.
It's fine, it's fine.
And I need a bottle of holy water for it, and I don't have that. So
Just glass them with some holy water.
I don't even have that.
Damn.
Actually, damn it! I should have got it at the church.
While we're going around the turn initiative, I'll be right back.
So, the elf in front of you has both of them have their. No, one has sword, one has bow. So the guy with the bow is going to go first. He's going to try and shoot. God damn it! He was going to shoot Kyuzo. Okay, never mind. So the guy with the sword is going to turn to, or with the bow is going to turn to Kairos and try and hit him with the scimitar because he has a scimitar out, not his bow. Ignore me. He absolutely misses.
I am an idiot.
Some of the lightning from earlier has blinded him a bit, so he's just sort of waving all around the place, and you're able to just completely just like take a single step back, and it just goes where you were.
Spasms.
Yeah, basically, like he's not regained full control over his muscles because of the electricity, so it's just him moving it, sort of. The other guy, I guess, is going to shoot at Kyuzo. That's gonna miss anyway because his thing is too high. So Mussu, it is your turn.
Oh, right, okay, yep. So I was petting my dog. Oh no, he keeps attacking me with love.
Nala is barking from the bottom, giving you encouragement.
Oh, brilliant! Oh, they're actually both white, so I'll just
I
choose.
actually forgot I have expertise.
Oh, actually, wait. I know what I have. I have a crossbow.
Ooh.
So
Who are
I'll
you
use
shooting?
that. I'm gonna shoot. Wait. No, computer work. There we go. This guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Hopefully he doesn't catch it.
It misses.
Oh no.
It hits the tree behind him, but he's sort of done that stumble again. He's heard lightning, and he's sort of trying to like move to see what it is. And while he sort of leans over, it just flies past him.
Damn it.
Is that your full turn?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Cool. Kyuzo, go for it. God, I
Okay.
need something that isn't go for it. Sorry, please continue.
I need to check something considering Yes, I do have slow fall. Okay, so I can jump down there and be okay. I'm going to throw my javelin at this guy.
Yeah.
So that would be, hopefully these hit. No.
It misses. Because he's still shocked after the lightning, he's sort of like moving his arms to try and rub his eyes, and it goes through one of them while his hands are up.
Alright, I just need to look at what slow fall does specifically.
Is that not a spell?
No, a slow fall is a monk ability.
Monks
where you
get it
can fall.
naturally, yeah.
Okay.
And monks can do it for free.
Alright. Well, how far would this drop be here?
It's 45 foot.
Shit. Oh, that's nasty. That's like 4d6.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Sod it. I haven't taken any damage yet. Let's go. Give me that 4d6. I'll jump off.
Okay.
Your cleric just watches and goes, yeah.
I think you could make it further, couldn't you? Because it's a pretty long fall.
16.
That only does 6 points of damage to me because I'm a monk.
Okay, you take 6 points of damage.
And then I keep running the rest of the way over to him and then punch him in the face.
16 damage to give you 6.
Jesus Christ.
That is one special turtle.
I am currently on 26 hit points. I'm okay.
I should just bless you. I should just buff you constantly.
17 plus 7, and then 7 damage.
Damn it! Why was it not 6? Damn it!
Like you did earlier, you punch his head off as well.
Lovely.
There's just heads rolling around exactly where you are.
I then immediately take a go back in my shop.
Okay.
And start short resting.
Kairos, it is your turn. So this guy in front of you seems pretty dead. He's almost there, but he's just about still standing.
I'm gonna quickly step in front of him with both my short swords, and I'm gonna try to slice him in 4 pieces in an X formation.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, attack number 1.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, he dies. He explodes.
You cut him expertly into 4 pieces, and suddenly you're reminded of your meat inspector badge and how potentially chef's work would be an excellent choice in a career path for you if you ever stop being a rogue.
Marianne,
Yeah.
I will like to retroactively say that did 0 damage to me because it's 20 damage I reduce it by.
Fine.
It says
Take
that
your
was 5
6 back.
times. 5 times your level.
Yep, and I'm level 4, so there we go. Lovely.
Fuck, monks are OP.
So
Pretty badass.
all of these guys are now very dead. Having examined the area, you know where all the bear traps are now, so you're safe. There doesn't seem to be any other traps in the area. This seems to have more been like a last line of defense against whatever may be ahead. But the moon is very high in the sky right now. So,
Do the bears have anything?
do you want to check them?
Yes.
Okay, so where's the thing? Oh, it's on this side. No, it isn't. So if you check them, between all of them, they actually have quite a number of coin. They have 134 gold pieces, 231 silver pieces, and 124 copper. So I'll put that into the chat now.
I'm going to go ahead. You said that they had longbows, right? They're using arrows?
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and take an arrow to replenish my the one I used. Just a single
Wait,
arrow.
is a scimitar a light weapon?
I don't actually know. I think so.
Scimitars are a light 1d6 weapon.
No, that's
And
the
you can
same
use
as mine.
finesse on them, I think, if I remember correctly.
They are a finesse 1d6 light.
That's exactly as a short sword.
Alright,
Okay.
so do you want me to divide that by 4?
Yeah. How does the conversion go for?
It's 10, but 10 per category up. So 10 copper is 1 silver, 10 silver is 1 gold.
So
That's a lot of money, but Kyuzo cares not and is continuing his nap in his turtle shell, so you can take it.
Oh, someone doing it. Wait, what's happening?
I'm
He's calculating.
All right, if he wants to do that, go ahead. I'm bad. Everyone do it for me. Brilliant.
It's 134, so it'll be 13.4 on the first one.
Oops, I didn't.
All right. Well, that's all right.
Also, why are you dividing it by 10?
That's not. Ignore the last one.
All right.
Divided by 4, so we get 39 each.
39 pieces of gold.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I mean,
you.
it's 40 because I dropped the last parts.
All right.
Okay, I'll say that's 40 gold each.
Lovely. I'm napping on the road.
I'll
Because
hold yours and give it to you.
you aren't that far from the village, you could go back and sleep, or you can short rest here. You seem to have gotten rid of all of the enemies in the area.
I don't mind short
By the way,
rest.
I'm gonna swap my short swords for these scimitars because they look cool.
Go for it.
Fancy.
Aesthetic is pretty vital in D&D, I think.
I will continue to have my short rest, and after one short rest, I will have all my key back. It'll be great.
Okay.
Well, if we're going to do a short rest, I'm going to roll for HP here. And pet dog.
And while we are taking a short rest, we'll say to the party, I want to sing you a song of me people. We'll do a song of rest.
Harold.
Oh, I love it.
And everybody gets an extra 5.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Come on, dude.
Is your con 0?
Shh, don't worry about it.
Yes.
Why?
Oh.
I don't need it.
Wait,
I don't need to live.
All right. When you or your friendly creatures hit points at the end of short rest, you get an extra 6. All right.
Basically,
Okay,
everybody gets an extra 5 on top of their hit die.
An extra 5? All right.
Yeah.
It does nothing to me.
So 9. I think that'd be good.
You just see as crumbs fly out the top of my shelves. I'm having lunch.
Wait,
I've
so
got like a TV in there. It's like a Pokeball.
Let's go ahead and use 2.
Just
doing my wee dicey things.
Mussu. Also on top of that, you get your Constitution modifier.
Oh well, I'm fully
Twice.
healed.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if you did, you get your con modifier once per dice, so that would be 2d8
Oh my
plus
God.
whatever your con mod is, twice.
I'll remember that for next time.
Plus the extra 5.
I'm just coming over. Hi guys.
Okay.
Dog. Oh, sorry.
Okay, that'll be
Feeling better, and having rested for a short time, Nala nudges her nose against Jinseth's leg and seems to be sort of going like, will yous come on then, lads? There's stuff to do.
I will unfurl from my shell, ready to roll.
Okay. On
By
a...
the way, could we just in case, could I send my weasel like 100 feet in front of us just to if she sees anything?
Mhm.
Okay.
What's your weasel's name?
It's Spiffy.
Spiffy.
Spiffy?
Yeah.
Damn Spiffy.
Spiffy
Damn
the
Spiffy.
Weasel.
Okay.
Love it.
Okay, so having moved 100 foot ahead, your weasel doesn't notice anything, but the bodies of the elves that you killed a minute ago, well, not a minute, maybe an hour ago by now, already seem to be rotting and full of maggots.
We should have
Time
burned
for
them,
the
shouldn't
cleric.
we?
Burn it all.
Burning.
Burn
wait,
the heretic.
Wait. Very important.
Yeah.
Burn them all.
Before burning them, can I grab one of the maggots? And put it
Oh,
in
that's a
some
bad
sort of
idea.
small bottle or something.
Yes, I will say you
Okay.
can.
I will grab one and I will keep it.
It will be my squishy, and it shall be.
Please squish it.
I shall infect the world. I mean,
Smarly is actually chaotic evil.
Oh no, don't let him have it.
I'm not chaotic evil.
I'm just evil.
Neutral chaotic, I mean.
Oh,
What?
right, okay. Let him have it. Maybe.
Also known as chaotic stupid.
Chaotic, selfish, and greedy, and evil, sorta.
Can't even remember what my alignment is. Awful good.
Okay.
So it wasn't good.
Sorry, I'm having a microphone hair issue. The issue at the next page, I'm gonna bring you all into it, but I need you to tell me if it looks okay.
Okay.
Sure.
I don't mean aesthetically, I mean it's very grey for me.
We don't see an image.
It's
Uh,
right now.
I will say, check if you have that on your GM layer.
Oh, the image itself? Like the
Yes.
background?
Because we don't see it.
I didn't think about that.
You know what? There we go.
Wabam.
It's not grey, it's good.
That's fine then. Yeah, it's gone back to normal for me. Okay.
It's a quarter of the size it's supposed to be, though. Again,
Really?
you
It
can
looks-
tell because there's a grid on. There's a grid on the map.
Okay. A quarter. So how would I go about fixing that real quick?
If you click on the cog, whatever the width and height is, quadruple them and then drag it out to fit.
Quadruple. Okay.
And then you should, and then set the cubes to 5 feet, like the squares to 5 feet increments.
Yes.
Should be good.
Okay, let me try that now. 1 sec.
And then just drag it out to fit, and you should be it'll be better than what it was at least.
Yeah, that's no problem. Okay, give me 2 seconds then. As you are walking outside this house, Nala seems decidedly stressed still.
This is a house.
Yes,
Looks like a big old fort.
Yeah.
it does, but they didn't have any images in this actual for this section of it. So this is something I had to dig off the internet, basically.
This is a big old house.
It's a big hut.
But yeah, just drag it to fill the entire box, and you should be good.
Trying, but it was not letting me.
You have to do it a bit at a time.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I'm not certain if I can drag it the whole way down, but I can definitely drag it all the way across.
That'll do for now, I guess. It'll be more accurate than the last map.
Okay,
This house
that's all I
is
can do.
massive.
Yes, it's a big ass house. But only because every other image I could find was crappy. So I'm going to make that slightly less long. Because there's a lot of empty space at the bottom and it's stressing me out. Oh God, okay, let me take that back 1 second. Okay, let's just go with
Leave the
that.
empty space, it's fine.
That's fine, that's working, okay.
There's actually not a lot of empty space. If you zoom out, it'll disappear.
Yeah, it doesn't look as bad from down here, or from up here. So yeah, you guys, if you can drag your tokens sort of out the outside of the front door.
I'm so tiny.
God, it is massive. I'm sorry. I'll find a better picture.
I'm so tiny.
We're fighting giants.
You might want to, once you put it down, drag your mini and it'll attach to the grid.
I mean, technically, it's kind of the right size because you can like sit on the bench.
Yeah, it is. It is the right size. It is to scale.
Yeah.
It's just a big map.
Way.
Big
this
door.
Is gonna be.
Load yourself into the trebuchet.
I have done that once.
Jesus.
Flat.
No. I influenced
Slow
my
fall.
friend to do it. He fell 800 feet off a giant cliff.
I have had a monk put himself in that and then slow fall and survive it.
He died. He just during a boss fight too.
Anyway, let's keep going.
Okay. So you arrive at a stone cottage, which is secretly giant, built in a clearing deep in the woods. As you approach, dozens of rats crawl out of the half-eaten corpse of a horse lying near the doorstep and run away. When you look around you, you notice many more rodents scurrying around the house.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Are there any maggots present?
There are not, just lots of rats.
Just lots of vermin. Okay.
Can we check if one of the rats has worms on it?
Oh, I was thinking that, yeah.
Sure, yeah, you can grab a rat.
They're probably
The Black Plague. Do they have any visual worms?
Are they... Oh, sorry.
They don't visually.
Are they more scared of me than everyone else?
They don't seem scared of any of you.
Oh, geez, they're hosts. They don't have emotion. I would like to cleave one and then dissect it and see what's inside.
Yeah, go for it. There's so many. I'm not even going to make that like a roll for anything. You can just grab one. They're everywhere.
Is there a dead old rat in there? Well, look, if we cut it open, is there a load of worms?
You cut open a rat. Let me just double check.
Meet the rat poison.
Okay, you cut open a rat. It seems normal. There doesn't seem to be anything superly wrong with it. But the other rats around you seem to be slightly annoyed that you have just killed another rat, and they're all looking at you now.
No, you run.
Shit.
Maybe these are familiars or something? I don't know, kind of...
A lot of familiars. Unless there's 100 people in here.
What's Nala like? Does Nala give a crap?
Nala's growling at all of them. This is her home, you can tell by now. And she is enraged that her friend, the horse, is being eaten and that there's rats all over her master's home.
How tall is the wall?
The wall of the house?
Yes.
Imagine there's a roof on there. It's not a walled open space. It's like a normal house.
And how tall is it?
Until the roof?
Yeah.
How tall is a normal building? What, 10 foot? How tall is
10
the
foot
roof?
a story. 10 foot a story.
Yeah. About 10 foot and then the roof.
I'm on the roof.
Okay, you're on the roof.
Is it like a flat roof or?
Yeah, say it's thatched, but very well thatched.
Sure. Well, show no fear, Kyuzo walks in.
Okay. Does everyone follow? Except for your friend who's on the roof?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's something we could walk through right here? Look like a...
Yeah, it's not
a door,
you don't have
like a
to-
log
it's just a
fell
normal
over.
door.
Okay.
Okay.
It's exactly a thatched roof. Can you get in through it easily?
Not very easily. It would take like hacking at it for a bit.
Oh, I see how it is. Yeah, I can get through. That's fine.
Yeah, like if you like you can move thatched roofs and they do go off after a while, but this one seems to be well maintained. So I would say it would take you like a turn in combat to get through the roof, basically.
Are there actually like small windows, like not small, like just windows not close to the roof? Because I've seen those.
This is meant to be a small stone cottage. So technically not on that side. I'll say there's one around the back, and crossing the roof doesn't count as that much action because it's not meant to be this giant house.
You could change the squares to be like 1 foot.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
And then that'll basically represent the scale a bit
Because
better.
what I want to do is attach a rope and like
Shimmy on in.
with the rope. Yeah, through the.
And then that would make it like 30 feet, 60 feet across. Which is a bit more reasonable, I guess.
Okay, every square is a foot now.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's like 25 foot across.
Okay.
Sorry, where's the window in the back?
I'm gonna say it is over here, near enough to the windows on the right. Or near enough to the bedrooms on the right.
Here.
Okay, so everyone inside?
I send the weasel inside just to wait until everything kicks off so I can go in.
Everyone who wants to be inside's inside.
Okay. So, as you enter, you notice this form sitting down. The actual words on this are the humble cottage only has a single room. So, just pretend like most of this isn't here. A morbidly obese woman with deformed facial features is eating maggot-infested food at a table in the middle. She smiles at you and says, "Well met, friends. Would you like to join me for lunch?" She doesn't seem hostile, but your instinct tells you to be careful.
I have my sword out.
It is. Do we know it's a fiend? Would we recognize this creature?
I mean, it's eating maggots.
No, but would we recognize the creature?
You could do a religion check.
Could somebody who's good at religion do a religion check?
Wait. Oh, well. I don't know anything. I've forgotten my religion.
Would anyone else like to do a religion?
Might as well. Give it a go.
What the hell?
Okay.
You got religion to the cleric.
So,
What is religion?
You've been religion, son.
Kyuzo looks at this woman and realizes that the deformed form in front of them is actually Carla, but possessed. The Gullibus has taken over her body, and she isn't beyond saving.
Isn't beyond saving?
So we need to knock her. We need to knock her out, and then you need to exercise her. We need to get her on the treadmill. She is really fat.
How the hell are we gonna get her out of here?
Well, we knock her out, and then you exercise her because you're a lawful good cleric. Can't you do that?
Yeah, but I don't know what we need.
It's a long ass procedure. It's 24 hours. Remember?
Can you not do it for 24 hours?
Yeah, but
Excuse
then
me.
you'd have to hang out in this house full of rats for 24
Well,
hours. I shouldn't be
I
arguing.
like
Sorry.
rats, though. I like rats, though.
Well, we need to knock her out, or should we talk to her and then probably knock her out, depending on what she says.
She is just eating at the table and watching you.
I'm gonna go up here, not be intimidating. Just gonna go up. Go like the long way, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I get on the table and then slide up all the way next to her.
Yeah,
You knock over a bunch of maggoty food.
Are we all just fucking sitting beside her?
No, I'm waiting for a chance.
I'm gonna pretend everything's normal. Go. Hey, what you got there?
Can I open my, not my scholars pack, can I open my pack and pull out one of my candles and put it on the table and light it?
Yeah, go on ahead.
There we go.
Ooh, I love some romantic lighting, don't you?
No response.
My weasel just tells me what the fuck is going on. I'm just sitting really.
Whereabouts is your weasel?
She's with them.
Visibly or hanging around nearby?
Yeah. On
Okay.
the table. Just running around.
Having a fun time.
It's lovely having guests. I haven't had anyone visit since I came into this humble abode.
I would like to prepare an action, Marianne.
Mm-hmm.
If shit goes down, I would like to prepare the dodge action.
Go for it.
So
Shit does not seem to be going down right now.
Once shit goes down, I will do the dodge action.
What actions can you prepare?
Any action as long as you specify a trigger.
Can I... Yeah, so when shit goes down, can I just assume I tie the rope to the roof and I just go in swinging through the window?
That would be something.
And aim for her. Aim to kick her.
No, I'm not using legs. I'm using blades.
Yeah, from here. That's not actually that far. It's across a room.
Yeah, it's a memento.
She beckons you towards her feast of rotting turkey and a seemingly very gone off flan. No pie.
Oh no. I'm gonna be like,
No response.
I'm gonna be like, so you know about the pie festival? You know, all the pies.
Oh, I love the pie festival.
Oh no, it's so good. I can't wait to eat some pie.
You can't wait. I can't wait. It's going to be so good this year.
I know. Okay.
She continues eating.
Sure.
So, do you come around here often? No.
Oh, I've only been here for maybe a 10-day? About that?
And what are you doing here?
Eating, of course.
Besides eating? You don't just eat all the time.
I mean, I pretty much do. I am a... Well, you probably know what I am by now, am I right? I'm a greed demon. I love food. What can I say?
Fun times.
Well, could you please release the person you are currently holding hostage?
Holding hostage? Carla asked me for help. She accepted me into her life.
What did Carla
what
want?
Yeah.
She wanted to help some villager win the competition. Mortimer?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
it
sorry.
sounds like death. Apparently he was always losing or something, so she just wanted to help him out. Stupid.
Do I smell any sulfur, and if so, how much?
Very strong amounts of sulfur.
Like everywhere, or just around her?
Everywhere, but very much around her.
Okay.
All right.
It seems to be radiating from her presence.
Reading from her. Okay.
She's still eating.
Is there anything we could do to get you to release Carla?
Literally nothing, no. I like this form. Look at me. I'm hot.
You're beautiful.
You don't hear that enough nowadays. Oh, isn't it lovely?
So what is your plan here then?
Well,
Besides eating?
well, it's late enough. There's still another day to go till the festival, so I'm probably gonna keep eating, to be honest. Honestly, I didn't expect to see people. I did give all those pies to those elves, so they were supposed to stop people from coming up here, but I guess it didn't work. What can you do?
I know.
It always happens, doesn't it? Ridiculous.
I have a. Can I make an insight check to see it, or like to see if she's an illusion?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good call.
Because I don't. I want to attack her so bad, but I feel like it's a trick. 24.
Okay. With 24, you can see she's not an illusion, but she does seem to be almost buying time.
All right, I kill her. I'm a good. I literally stand up and say, "It's an ambush," and I attack her.
Go for it.
I don't even know if it is an ambush, but I'm not. It's an evil creature. It's a demon. Literally, demons are chaotic evil, the pure incarnation of evil, so they need to be destroyed. So I attack her 3 times.
Go for it.
Hopefully, if the first one doesn't work, I obviously stop, but yeah. Does that hit?
That's 23. So
Yes.
Does she take damage?
She does.
fuck her up.
What's the response to me stabbing her?
She whistles and 2 swarms of rats join.
I will continue to fight.
Okay, thank God.
Can I still do my second attack, or did that hold me off?
No, you can attack again.
I will punch her in the face.
Goddamn, everything's going weird. Okay, that also hits.
That's it. I'm not going to do my third time.
Since shit went down, can my action now do?
Yes.
So
I feel like I've fallen into a trap while springing a trap.
Trapception.
How far could I get while swinging in?
How far is your full movement?
30.
30 feet inside.
30.
I will give you an extra 10 because of momentum, but I don't think you need it.
Jeez, yeah, you could fling yourself.
Oh yeah, I fling myself. I'm coming right at her.
Oh jeez.
Oh, does he tip over things? Come on.
It kicks over the turkey that she's eating while she's still eating, by the way. While
Technically, does it count as a flank? Because you
are all
you can
surrounding
attack. Yeah, you could get sneak attack,
yeah,
but
yeah,
it wouldn't be advantage. It would just be sneak attack.
Okay, scimitar. 21.
That hits.
And then sneak attack.
Nice, same damage as me.
And then as I do that, I'm gonna swing in with my other scimitar. Ooh. Oh no, it doesn't. No.
That would just be
Advantage.
She holds up a turkey leg, and rotting meat flies everywhere as she deflects it.
Ugh.
You're all covered in rotting turkey meat now.
My weasel just runs up my leg and onto my, into my, like, inner pocket.
It doesn't want to deal with them.
It doesn't want the rats.
I'll give you all an attack this turn, but then after that I'm going to need you to roll initiative. Because technically you're surprising her, sort of.
an attack action or an attack.
An attack action.
Okay.
We can do spells, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck her up.
Oh, fuck her up.
You would not be able to sneak attack, though, again, because it's still the same round, I don't believe.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you want to waive that.
Wait, I get another attack.
No, you just did 2.
Oh, you mean the other people, not us?
Yeah.
Yes.
Not us two, the other two.
Yes.
Okay.
Because this boss would be just deleted.
Don't get deleted.
What order do you want it to be in?
Go ahead.
Mussu is closest, so I'll say you.
For the purpose of the rules, Marianne, this is actually a rule I recently learned. A surprise round is in normal initiative, so you would roll initiative already.
That's what I thought, but I only realized afterwards.
They would do nothing on their turn as their thing.
Yeah, so
That's
you can
how it
all roll initiative. Wait, give me a second to get the thing up. You can all...
Make sure you wipe it clean.
How do I wipe it?
Oh, wait.
Remove all turns.
On my character.
You just remove somebody's initiative.
He removed one.
Oh, I'll click yourself and I'll put 21 back in.
Oh, that was awful.
Ooh.
Oh, I did it.
Damn it.
21. Sorry, I'm gonna make yours 22 then, because you have a higher dex. Then let's make this proper order. She's also gonna roll initiative, and so are the rat.
I'm upset by Kyuzo's lack of initiative after being the one to lead the attack. I surprised myself.
So much surprise.
Initiative. Public roll.
Wait, does only the first attack get advantage if you're, like, flanking?
Attacks do not get advantage unless you're on opposite sides of the creature. And that's only an optional rule. The GM doesn't have to implement that.
I was about to say that because I was like, wait, what?
It's a variant rule, but monsters can do that to you as well. So
Yeah.
1 second. I don't have the correct rats out.
swarm of rats.
We need different rats.
I have the wrong rats.
Are they normal swarms of rats?
Yes.
Then you can get it out of the.
Oh no, but I created things for them.
I see.
So they'd have tokens. Okay, so either way, wait, so I'll say it's your turn, and then the others can go.
Please don't let some rats destroy my turtley form.
They're not going yet because you. It's still a surprise turn technically.
Ugh.
So me and Kyuzo did ours, so it's...
We've already done ours, so it's the other two who need to do theirs. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you two go.
All right. Me or Jin? One order out, man.
Jin's first.
Jin's first. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I am?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, because he already went. Okay. And these guys just showed up out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and, since they've kind of got her squared away, I'm going to go over here and just try to cut him down. Longsword.
Okay, go for it.
Just cleaving rats.
Just cleave them all, just like clean house with them.
Wouldn't breath work better on multiple rats?
A swarm of rats counts as one creature.
That hits 12 in total?
Because two-handing, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
with two-handed, sure.
It's just 12. The first number will be one-handed, second number will be two-handed.
So I'll go two-handed on him.
You wipe out half of the rats. Then Mussu, you go.
Alright, so I'm gonna kind of run far away.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
It's not even that far.
Yeah, you briskly walk about 20 feet away.
Why not? I'm just double checking something here. Yes, I'm gonna use blindness and deafness to
Oh, shit.
blind the glub blah blah blah. Yep. So it needs
Constitution saving.
It needs to beat a 13.
Okay.
Please fail.
Oh, that is a game changer.
I did something. Hopefully.
I wonder if that thinking spells.
So D20 plus modifier?
Yeah, it's called mod. Unless it says, obviously, Constitution save.
It doesn't, or I'd put it in. Oh god, okay.
Oh.
Easy.
Wow. That's quite the fail.
Well, pack it up, boys. We won.
God damn it.
Let's do an exorcism.
But I think I need to keep concentration up, so...
Yeah, you ran away to keep up concentration.
Well,
Yeah,
which are you choosing? Blindness or deafness?
blind.
Blindness, okay. So, the Gullibus laughs and continues eating.
Oh, she doesn't. She's immune to blind.
Crap.
Shit.
Didn't know that one. Alright.
Well, that's...
She is not, but she's not fussed by this.
Oh, I see.
I don't
She
need to
must be
sightify a fool.
Tanky. She must be a tanky boy.
Girl.
So, Kairos, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go behind her. And I'm gonna...
You get advantage on any attack anyway now because she's blind.
No, she said it didn't work, did it?
It did.
Oh, it did.
She just doesn't care.
So I'm just gonna stay on the table. And I'm gonna attempt to, using both my scimitars simultaneously, decapitate her. At least try.
We're trying to save her.
Yeah, we're not supposed to kill her.
That's not for me to decide.
It's not a sneak attack anymore because she can.
Is it not?
Sneak attack works as long as there's an ally nearby for rogues.
Ah, okay.
Or
As long as there's another ally next to them.
Or I have
Never doing that
advantage.
one.
Or advantage on the attack. It works either way.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
And my second attack.
Misses. She holds up another turkey leg.
But yeah, any melee attack can, when she hits 0, just knock her out instead. So, can hopefully, as long as one of us two get her, we should be.
Wait, she's blind, right?
Yes.
Wait, can we knock her out instead of killing her?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys take the lead on that one.
I'm
I'm gonna be over here.
You deal with the rats. We'll punch her until she falls asleep.
Can I just pet the rats? Can I use animal handling?
Is there any high surface that
rats.
the rats wouldn't reach?
No, and they can also occupy any space, including one you're already standing in.
Is there a chandelier?
There is not. It is a humble abode.
It's also only 10 feet tall.
I'm gonna walk behind the turtle. And I'm gonna... yes.
This bitch.
I think he's scared of rats.
Okay. Jinseth, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and... I didn't get too close. I'm just going to go ahead and keep working on these rats, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is the scimitar piercing or slashing damage?
So 17.
That hits. But there are still some rats left.
Okay.
Oh, scimitar is slashing, my bad. I should change it.
What class are you, Jinseth?
Bard.
That's it. Sorry. You Valor.
Yes.
Fancy.
Is that your whole turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Swarm of Rats 1. It is up to you.
Jinseth, could I request that you throw some inspiration around as your bonus action?
Oh, yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah.
I will inspire our turtle friend. That is... Was it a 1d6? I forget about that. Thank you.
I was going to say, you have the bonus action that you should be using all the time.
I always play martial, guys. This first time foray into magic.
There we go. Well, yeah, you can bardic inspiration one. I think it's a d6 at your level.
Yes. Let me throw that out there just so it's also combat since I'm Valor. So you can use it for an attack.
Oh, I can use it on damage.
Yeah.
That'll be tasty. Let's go. Yeah, that should be it.
Okay, that's yeah.
Okay. So the first swarm of rats move over here and into Kyuzo's shell.
Ooh.
I don't think they can go inside my shell because it's actually my armor.
They're trying their hardest.
Sure.
Their limbs.
I get what they mean, though. They're trying to eat me.
The swarm can move through any opening. So if you go inside your shell, they're going to follow you.
Lovely.
And they are going to bite you. Go on ahead. And they miss completely.
That one. Lovely.
Every last one of them miss.
My hardy shell.
They're confused by the shell, having never seen it before, and they're quite annoyed that they can't get in. They're like chewing on it and being like, "What is this? Do you know what this is? I don't know. Maybe if we bite it harder," and like getting annoyed because they can't get through. So that ends their turn.
I'm really scared about because she isn't pit fussed.
Yeah, she's just eating.
Still sounds like me.
Okay.
It just is you.
It just, yeah, pretty much actually. Eating, yeah, sounds about right.
So what she is going to do, she's blind, but she's not deaf. So she can hear where her rat friends are. They are squeaking quite loudly to let her know their spaces, and she has heard quite a number of them die straight ahead of her. So climbing over the table, he lands in front of Jinseth.
I would like to attack of opportunity.
Yeah, me too.
Go for it.
You're not in range.
Am I not? Isn't it 5 feet?
Oh,
yeah.
Well, it's weird because of this 1 foot by whatever square.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna say that Kyuzo was, but Kairos probably wasn't.
Yeah.
We'll just say adjacent for the sake of this weird
adjacent
map.
for right now.
So I will roll an attack with my sword, and maybe add that extra damage onto it if it does well. That hit.
It does not.
16 doesn't hit.
Oh.
Wow.
If it's tied,
Tied hits.
If it
tied
meets it,
hits.
it hits it, yeah.
Goddamn. Okay, that hits, and she takes 10 damage.
I would like to add the additional inspiration from my Dragonborn friend to try and save him.
Okay,
If this hits it to 0, I want it to knock her out.
it doesn't.
Damn.
She gets over to to the Dragonborn, and she breathes in deeply, and she goes, I've never tasted your kind
Oh,
before.
God.
And she's going to attack with her claws. Does a 12
12
hit?
misses.
Because of blind, she would also have disadvantage
Mhm.
on attacks.
Okay. I'm not actually sure how to roll that from here.
I don't know with that sheet. You can just... I don't know.
Roll again?
Regardless, 12 wouldn't work, so even if she rolled lower, it still wouldn't hit.
Okay.
So,
Because
either
she's
way.
blind, she's just doing sweeping clawing actions. And you're able to duck quite easily. She is annoyed, though, that she hasn't managed to get her hands into your delicious flesh. Mussu, your go.
You want to take a bite of this, take a number, yes?
Just double checking some things. All right, I'm gonna use. Wait, can I use it? Double check. Where is it? I'm gonna use Sacred Flame. And yeah, so I think that is that Dex, that one. Yeah, she needs to make a Dex saving throw.
She shrugs off the fire like it's nothing.
Immune to fire? It's radiant damage, just saying.
Yeah.
God damn it. Okay. Dexterity saving?
Yeah.
Yes. So she needs to do beat a 13.
That's something I always get wrong, too, because
She shrugs off the fire.
Fuck you.
Damn. Damn.
Now we know she's immune to fire, everyone.
Kyuzo, it is your turn and you're still covered in rats.
They come with me if I move.
Yeah.
And I can't... Can I hit them when they're on me?
I mean, you can, but there's a chance you'll hit yourself. I would say that'd be with disadvantage.
Shit. Alright, never mind. Rats, come along for the ride.
Whee!
The rats come along.
And I'm going to attack the big lady 3 times. And I ask our road, get these rats off me! And hope that he doesn't stab me in my squishy bits. And I'm going to attack her 3 punches. No sword this time.
Okay.
Hit.
Hits.
Unarmed again.
Nope.
Misses.
And that's I spend my point of key to attack again.
Okay. Misses.
Shit. Okay.
Kairos, it is your turn. Your friend is covered in rats. There is a lady who's blind trying to eat your friend. There's also some other rats.
I'm curious, does the big one seem to be taking less damage from my punches than I think it should?
No?
Okay.
I will go ahead and stab her in the back. I have a scimitar in her.
Very non-lethal.
22.
Yeah, that hits.
5. I'm gonna...
She does not look well at this point.
I'm gonna do it again with another scimitar.
That misses.
Isn't it? It's flanking,
Be
so it
advantage with
shouldn't.
it.
Yeah.
No.
She's also
because,
flanked by rats.
Oh, that's true.
Not on the opposite side either.
Okay.
Oh, I would have gotten using the flanking rule.
There's so many flanking things going on right now.
No, but I would have had that.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Nobody's flanking anybody. Just yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's fine.
Okay.
There's so many people nobody's flanking.
Jinseth, it is your turn.
All right. Well, okay. Just gonna go ahead and 2-handed long sword on our obese little friend there for 15.
Misses.
Oh, come on. Okay, and as a bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and inspire my rat-infested turtle friend there.
More for me here. Okay. I was going to say throw it around everywhere. But I'll take it. I can hit people with it, I guess.
Yeah, did pretty well last time.
Okay. Is that your whole turn?
That's my whole turn. I can't move or I'll get killed.
The first swarm of rats is going to try and attack. The wrong rat's open. Is trying to attack Kyuzo again because they're annoyed that he has moved them and they haven't gotten through his delicious shell to his meat yet.
Come on. Nope.
Misses again. They are squealing, very annoyed at this point.
I was like, give up!
The Gullibus is just all of you are here and you're obviously all here. All of you are facing this blinded, engorged, horrific creature. And in the back of your mind, you feel this almost greasy, disgusting voice say, "Give it up. I'm going to eat you all."
I chuckle.
She lunges with her claws again.
Can I just be like, bitch, you blind?
Who? Who?
Ooh.
The Dragonborn, Jinseth.
Okay.
Disadvantage? Blind?
Roll Constitution.
I don't know how to roll twice on this.
Just roll a d20 plus her attack mod.
Plus her attack.
Whatever the pluses are on her attack.
Yeah, just roll the attack again.
Oh yeah, disadvantage.
Or you can just click the attack button again and see what happens, and then use the damage from the first one.
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't.
So it would not hit.
No. It misses again, and the voice in the back of your mind screams. She is furious at this point. All she wants to do is eat you.
Thanks for that blindness. It is a game changer.
It's all right.
You should definitely
Mussu, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna be a little camping bitch and just stay here and use sacred flame. Just keep doing it.
kill the rats.
Yeah, can you get some of these rats because you can't non-lethally burn her? I'm afraid.
Oh, right, okay. Can I use the rats? Can I kill the rats that are on Kyuzo, or will it hurt him?
I'd say it would hurt him too.
I would have to make the dex save then.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at dex saves, despite being a monk. I could probably make it, but it may hurt me.
I'll get the ones behind Jinseth.
Okay,
Well,
and
I'll
that's
attempt to get them.
dex saving.
Yeah, have to be 13.
Wait, she's immune to radiant or fire? Which one?
Fire.
Fire.
Oh, fire.
Radiant fire.
I wanted to push her in the bonfire.
That would be kind of funny, but that'd be sad.
She won't care about
Fine.
fire.
Yeah, exactly.
Demons are usually good against... Actually, that's meta, never mind.
3 plus
D20 plus whatever the rat thing is.
16.
Oh, damn it!
Damn! These dexterous rats!
They see it coming and they spread out and it sort of lands where they were and they scoot back in. You kind of have a feeling that they're laughing at you.
Fuck you! Get over here and let me pet you.
Just...
See if that works.
They sort of like nod your way and they're like, in another lifetime is what you're feeling from their eyes.
Oh.
Play Titanic music.
Kyuzo, it is your turn.
Oh, well, I'm going to give her a big old stab. Not lethally stab. So I guess I put the sheath on my katana and beat her with it. I guess.
Okay, roll for it. That hits.
Is she down?
She is unconscious.
Lovely. With that then?
Still being rats.
There are still rats. You are covered in rats, and there's a couple still behind Jinseth.
You can follow me. I'll leave her unconscious on the ground. If the rats want to come with me, and I'm going to murder its rat friends that is currently alive on the ground. I'm going to attack those with my... I'm going to punch them.
Well, you should
Well,
burn
actually,
the fire, and you should burn them.
I'm not standing in the fire. I played World of Warcraft for 12 years. You never stand in the fire.
Put the rats on Kairos, and then he stands in the fire.
Yeah. Because
There we go.
I'm resistant to fire, so.
Those rats are dead. They take one longing look at Mussu before they die.
No!
I'm not, and that's it for me.
Okay. Kairos, it is your turn.
I just have the rats on me. Actually, I'll use some of my movement to get back over here in case people want to flank me and like get the rats off me with advantage or whatever.
Can I flank rats?
Or
Yes,
does he get sneak attack on the rats because they're next to me?
I'm gonna say there's so many of them all around you that like even if some of them can't see you coming, the others can. Like they're covering your entire body at this point. You're surrounded by them.
It still is a sneak attack because there's Jinseth next to the rats.
Yeah, on a technicality, go for it.
But it wouldn't be with advantage, I don't think. Anyway, don't stab me.
I'm not gonna stab you. Are they climbing all over you and trying to eat you?
Yes.
Since I'm a master chef, I'm gonna use my scimitars to shave you like a kebab, but shave off the rats.
Yes.
So, scimitar, 50.
That hits.
And sneak attack, 3.
And that also hits.
Is that enough? No.
Nope, they are still there. There's a lot of rats.
Well, I'm gonna do it again.
They are still there.
Jesus.
That's it.
Okay.
Too many damn rats.
Jinseth, it is your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna get these motherfucking snakes, or rats off this motherfucking turtle. Alright.
Oh, jeez. Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. Two-handed.
These rats didn't even ask for consent. They just went up in me.
That hits.
Is that
But they're
two-handed or
still
one
there.
hand?
Hello?
Okay. Yes? I'm sorry.
What happened there?
Sorry, no, my thing dropped for like a second.
Was that two-handed, Jinseth?
Yeah.
It'll just be the 4 damage then, just so you know.
Those rats are still there.
I should start going for one-handed.
They-
Seems to be doing better.
That's unfortunate.
The swarm of rats are going to take their turn to try and bite you one last time. They're so annoyed that they can't get to the meat.
Go
Like they
for
can
it.
smell it. They know it's there. Haven't been able to get it yet, and they're losing their minds.
Let's have a go. Nope.
They're ravenous and furious.
Lovely.
On this, then it's the Gullibus's turn. How would I go about doing a? You know the way there's like a. You can. Whether you're stable or not.
Since I did it non-lethally, she's automatically stable.
Okay.
She'll wake up in 1d4 hours.
Okay. She is passed the fuck out then. So keep going for those rats. Mussu, it is your turn.
All right.
Don't put me on fire.
Just gonna walk over because I can, and
Everybody's beating me like a pinata.
I'm like sitting here just.
Don't nat 1. Don't hurt me.
That one insta death.
Wait, I want to see if this would work. I don't think it would because that's just stupid. Yeah, that wouldn't work. Oh, damn it. Fuck. All
Do
right,
it
I'm gonna
anyway.
I was going to use calm emotions on the rat.
I mean, you could.
Can I? It says
I'll let
humanoid.
it happen.
Are they intelligent creatures?
Yes.
It says humanoid.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Never mind.
Well, no, yeah. They, while they understand human emotions because they are pets of Fiend, they don't know that much.
Damn it. And I'm just going to be safe and hit them. Hit the baby.
Just be safe and hit the turtle.
With the mace.
You get rid of the last of the rats. They are all gone.
Yay!
You have successfully gotten rid of them, and the Gollibus is unconscious in front of you.
I go grab my rope and tie the globulus the fuck up.
Who has the highest strength?
Me, probably.
What's your strength?
I have 18.
Oh, right, okay. You're fine. I'm
Strength
14.
monk.
So the globulus is tied up just in case.
Mm-hmm. Oh, god damn it, she had multi-attack and I forgot. Fuck's sake, I knew that was too easy and I couldn't figure out why.
I was gonna say, I thought she was gonna be like slinging spells or something in that fight.
No, she had multi-attack and I forgot. That would have been harder, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
We're not
To be
gonna-
fair, that blindness was clutch, because she would have scratched our Dragonborn up.
That's true. She was gonna eat y'all. Okay, so assuming she's all tied up, she's not coming to for another 3 hours. You've got loads of time to bring her back.
All right, okay.
I mean, if she comes back, we can just knock her out again.
Yeah, you could just
Well.
concuss her, frankly, it's fine.
Yeah, she comes back on one hit point, I just punch her in the head again.
Plus, she's tied up, so.
She is
we're
restrained.
We gotta go
So,
back.
drag her back.
Okay.
I mean, we could just do it here, couldn't we?
No.
No, your cleric wants to eat pie.
Yeah. Good pie, not this kind of pie. Good pie.
Should we burn the shack down?
Yeah, fuck
Would you
that.
like to
Leave no
explore the shack
tricks.
first?
Oh, yeah.
Actually, yeah, is there fat loot?
Goodies.
There is some loot.
Loot.
Okay, there's more, I'm just typing it all.
Fat stacks.
God damn it. Ooh.
Lovely.
Ooh.
There you go, that's everything.
Woo. Who
If
wants to do that?
anybody doesn't
Wait, sorry.
want it, I would like that potion of water breathing, even though I think the adventure's winding down.
Everyone gets 34 gold.
You can have it if you want. I'll take less gold as well for the 2 potions of healing. I can throw them at people.
I will just take the potion of water breathing and leave.
You're a turtle.
I can't breathe underwater.
Uh-oh.
I'm a
Let him live his
turtle.
dreams.
I'm a turtle, not a turtle. Like a tortoise. They don't go underwater.
So whenever you do go underwater, you're a turtle now?
Yes. Only when I drink that potion, though. I used to play like a turtle bard who turns into a turtle.
Oh, fuck, that's confusing.
Or a turtle ranger with a pet turtle. Sorry.
More
Like
confusing.
a battle turtle.
Two
Battle
gems.
turtle.
What's the giant turtle stat? I want to look.
Turtles. I like turtles.
Okay, so you guys gonna burn the place down?
Everyone looking at me.
What about the dog? What is its reaction?
It seems quite at peace now that you've vanquished the creature that killed its master.
What if we...
It'll happily go back to the town, or it'll join you if you wanted to, if anyone wants a dog.
I
Doggo.
want a dog. Who wants a dog?
Can I polymorph it into a turtle somehow?
If you're able to do that, then yes. But
Yeah.
Nala is a dog predominantly. She will be confused.
Does anyone want a dog?
Since I explained its demise, could I try and have the dog?
Can we do an animal handling roll and whoever gets
Do
it?
that.
Yes.
Yes.
We stand in the middle, it's like, come to Papa, it's like, get you in the middle.
Yes. Are we gonna go do it?
Yeah.
Do it.
Animal handling. Shit.
Give me a good roll for one.
Natural 2.
Fuck yeah.
No!
17.
So the dog looks at you all and goes over to Kairos.
The person who's pet
Immediately.
the dog the least.
I attack Kairos. No.
Kairos is a similar build and smell to her old master, so she feels most comfortable with him.
Yeah, because our old master stank.
Oh, dang.
And then I leave with the tied up.
How would the dog react if we burned this place down?
The dog wouldn't mind. The dog has new master now.
Okay, it's
This dog
burning
is
and
fickle.
we're having a rat barbecue.
This dog is bad taste.
We both walk off just sassing it, carrying the body.
Just like...
In that case, should the dog have a mini?
A mini?
The thing is so nearly done that I would, but
Okay.
A mini?
I was going to say,
Yeah.
a token on the screen.
Yeah, there's no need.
Okay. So you all burn the place to the ground. Boom, there you is. As you enter the town, dawn is rising. The Baron appears to have been waiting for the majority of the day, it seems, and the night, waiting for you to come back. And as you approach with the creature, he jumps to attention. What is that? What is that?
This is the source of all the evil within the town and the sullen pies. We need to restore her to her former self. We need to take her to the church to be excised.
Okay.
More ways than one.
Drop her in.
I asked the guy, was she this fat beforehand?
Carla, no. Carla was beautiful.
Well, that's upsetting. She'll have to get on the treadmill. She'll be really freaked out if she actually comes back to life and she's like massive. Or is the weight part of the curse as well?
The weight is part of the curse.
Oh, that's good at least.
The whole reason she had to leave the village after 10 days was she was like deforming the body by being in it.
I mean, let's not forget who caused everything, and that she wanted to help the fucking what is his name?
She shouldn't have fucking
Mortimer.
done shit with a fucking fiend.
Yeah, they deserve to get fucking punished.
You know, I think we should tell the bard. We should Baron.
How
Yo.
we're getting
She had good intention. She just made the deal with the wrong person.
She shouldn't have made a deal with a fiend.
Did she know? Was she aware it was a fiend? We don't know the full story. We need to question her.
It was also Mortimer's work. He wanted.
It's not his fault. He
Mortimer didn't ask for this. He probably was like, I always lose. He was like complaining at a pub, and then she went, I'll sort you out, dude. And then curse.
I mean, we could find out.
At least from my interpretation of the events, he was probably upset and they were friends, so she asked somebody to help him out.
Yeah, I don't think he went out of his way.
Where is Mortimer?
In the church still.
Yes.
I'd like to bring Mortimer and all the people we talked to the town and be like, and explain the entire situation. Like, he isn't the one who burned down your house, your kids are.
No. I think we do have to go back to Jack's whatever house and check on the kids.
Well, the kids burned the house down.
The kids are probably asleep at this point in time.
Fuck it. Kick door.
Wait, what? They burned down a house. They don't deserve sleep.
That actually kind of would be like what my mum would be like. Like, nope. You're not allowed that.
Will you bring the Gullibus into the church then?
Yeah, I would put it in the church. Yeah, I feel like this is a trap, but never mind.
I think we should ask the cleric.
All right, I asked the cleric, is this cool? Can we bring this in? Is it going to not make things wrong?
Help us.
Takara looks at you and goes, "We were wrong the whole time. It was just a dream." No, I'm messing. We were wrong the whole time. We thought it was this lengthy process. It took 2 hours. He's fine.
Okay.
Is this actual as written, or is this like a GM trying to speed things along?
No. The exorcism doesn't require anything other than a 2-hour ceremony and a few cheap components.
I could have fucking done it.
Gullibus left a trap previously, but given that the Gullibus is now unconscious, the trap isn't going to activate.
Lovely.
Oh.
So, Mortimer is fine. He is asleep. He doesn't look very well. And when he did wake up, Dakar tells you he was mumbling about a cottage in the hills nearby,
Oh.
which you assume is where you just came from.
So we skipped that bit, essentially.
Yes. Effectively.
Wait, could you remind me the description and name of the dog?
She is Nala.
Did you
She's
remember?
a hunter's dog. She's like a middle-sized kind of mongrel, but she's got big floppy ears and she's got brown fur and she's nice.
Okay.
She's a good boy. Good girl.
She is a good boy.
Every dog is a good boy.
I mean, I'm pretty decked. I got a dog.
For some reason, I'm imagining it as a sheep now.
A sheep?
Oh, Sheba.
A sheep.
Oh.
Good boy.
With like the meme all over it.
The having pulled the entire town together at, I'm gonna say, is probably about 9 o'clock in the morning by now. The Baron looks up and looks around and goes, "You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it a day early. Let's just everyone get together. We need to celebrate. This horrible thing has just happened. Thank you so much. Let's just start the party now. I need to have some happiness among my people." And everyone gives a large cheer and they begin to have the party. And it starts as a joyful party with drinking and dancing and delicious food.
And then everyone turns into worm zombies.
I'm not eating any pies. I don't trust any of them.
No, is the end. Everyone has a big party and a dance and a dinner, and they bring you out delicious foods. They go up to Kairos and go, "Sir, please check our meat for us. We would be honored if you would check the meat."
This is so weird.
The guy who had the duck yesterday is behind them, like elbowing them, encouraging them because his meat had been checked and said it was good.
That sounds wrong.
Well, you shouldn't have been a meat investigator then, should you?
Female body inspector.
On learning that Jinseth is a bard, they ask him quite loudly and multiple times to play music, as they'd all like to dance along. Halfway through the day, a normal-sized, completely recovered Carla leaves the church with Dakara, the cleric, holding her up, and the entire town gives a large cheer. She comes towards the party and says, I'm so sorry for everything that happened. All I wanted to do was help. I found this figure, this small fat figure, and I recognized what it was. I knew there was a power within it, but I didn't know it would be fiendish.
Let's kill her.
She gets carried off by Dakara to her house to go rest. And ultimately, the Baron comes towards you all and he says, "Lads, well done. Everything's been fantastic now, hasn't it? Oh, it's been so much better.
Next time,
you know
my
what?
arm. Give me the money."
So that's 50 gold each for finding out who started the fire. And then on top of that, you save Carla, I'll give you another 100. And if you'd like, you can become vassals of Harik and become basically knights of this land.
Oh, yo.
Or you can just take the land and, do what you want. I don't mind. I'm drunk. I'm a baron.
I'll just take the land.
I'm
Thank
out.
you.
Kyuzo goes to the pie table, grabs the largest pie, and starts eating it inside his shell.
Everyone cheers as you do this, and they try and go inside their own shells. They're very drunk.
I just imagine all these people feeling double right now.
They're just falling over, waving their arms around. Now some of them are pretending to be turtles on their back.
Oh, jeez. I find the sentiment incredibly racist and leave. No, I'm joking. I'm offended. I will go back to. Oh, I forgot what there's a really great Tortle town name in the book, and I forgot what it's called now, but it's adorable.
It's called SeaWorld.
That's racist.
It's called Ahoy Hoy.
Is that really its name?
Yes, Ahoy Hoy is the capital of the Tortle city. Is the capital Tortle village in Chult.
I love it.
Gonna die. That's so cute. Oh my god, I want to live there. Okay, either way, sorry. But that is the full journey. You have saved the village of Womford from what you thought was a mildly sinister oven mishap to a
Demonic possession. Okay.
Yeah, demonic possession of someone who is trying to take over an entire village. What you didn't see was the part where she does take over the entire village and everyone turns into conscious piles of vomit.
Wow.
So we
You
got the
also
good
missed
ending.
the giant maggot attacks.
Aw.
Wow.